Hello. I I'm a little nervous. You might say. Oh, Zach, thank you. Hi there, everybody. It is time for the big slug. The bun is hidden. I'm gonna do the slow reveal, as they say. Where do you think I'm gonna be coming from? Could I be coming from down here? Or perhaps I'll be over this way. Oh, oh, huh? Do, do you guys like my shoes? I I have some shoes. All new feet. Never before seen. Don't you sniff at my feet. Now we've got some nice new fresh kicks. Fresh from the feet factory. Steve on each sentence for free. Thank you, Abby. Thank you. But there's more than just feet in life because there's other things I have. You guys. Oh, there's for example. Oh, what's this? Is is that a tail? Are those fingertips? Oh, oh! You got like a whole bunch of leg there when I moved a little bit too fast. got got some nail polish on there, indeed. Can even, you know, peek in a little bit there. Oh. Ah. And then if we hold on. I'll show you guys the knees. Oh. You see them? You see them? Oh. Back to the feet. Back to the feet. Rotating. We can do a little spin. So that means coming in from the top. Hello. I'm a little upside down right now, but that's okay. I'm underwater. I can actually swim in this room. Little known fact, this room is full of water. I can spin as much as I please. Yeah, it's almost like I got stockings on. I've got those built-in thigh highs. I'm gonna keep spinning though. Hold on. Let's actually go down properly. Oh. We've got a skirt and a tail. Here, you guys get a proper look at the tail this time. There's only water. Why do I need windows? Otherwise, my neighbors are just gonna swim into my room. You don't just let all the bugs fly in, do you? That was so cute. Yeah, I'll do a little wiggle for you. Thank you all the gift subs. I am finally full sized again. It is true. It always looks like I have knee highs on, doesn't it? I've got those natural built-in knee highs. But do you guys see it? Have you spotted it? That's right. There he is. There is the little guy. He is right here on my little jacket, the bun zipper. We can use it to zip off the jacket, but actually it will mostly remain unzipped. Oh, and Sandwich, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. He's just a little guy. You can have a better look at my little fingies as well. Fingers next to the tail. My boob are too big to zip it, unfortunately. Remember her being so tiny like yesterday? Yeah, and I became extra small yesterday too, which is kind of crazy. Thank you for the bits. Okay. We'll finally, go down properly. As you can see, we've got my little logo there, and nothing else that catches the eye. I'm sure. Can I zip it up? I mean, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze if I try to zip it. Yes, of course. I have many freckles, as very important point. I made sure that every single last one was represented. Yeah, it's the logo. I know you guys love the logo, right? Let me zoom in a little bit closer for the logo for you guys. I know you guys love to see it. But of course, more importantly, oh, No, no, no. You guys got to see a little bit too much. I was gonna show you just the teeth. I have to. I can't be leaning down too much. Look. Now, if I want to bite, I can do a big bite. The guy. Now. Yeah. He's a nice birthmark on my logo. Hold on, I'll go down a little bit more. Yeah. I'll zoom out a little bit. Now you guys can see me. Hello. Hello. So, you know, with this has come a little upgrade. I now have iPhone tracking. So I can do this. That is the main difference from the webcam tracking, is being able to... Thank you so... Oh my... Whoa, Captain! Holy shit, thank you so much! And Poppy, thank you! Whoa! Thank you so much for all the gift subs. Thank you! Let's go! Photoshop a party blower. So yeah, now you can all look at me. And I have a good range of motion, if I do say so myself. And I have expressions now. Like, actually, none of this is an expression so far. Like, I can... This is just me looking at you. Yeah. No. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Wanna poke my little horns? I mean, they are very squishy. They are full of squish. And oh, jalapeno! Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you. I'll actually zoom in a little bit more on the eyes before we go to the expressions, because there's... Do you guys see it? Look closely. Do you see it? Have you spotted it? Do you see it? Hidden bunnies! They're bun eyes! There's little bunnies inside of my eyes. There's also freckles, which are, I think, the most important part, if I do say so myself. But yes, there are little bunnies inside of the eyes. Do you find an entire cow for this occasion? Excellent! We can feast later. Feel like you're trying to hypnotize me? Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. I accidentally... What? 1 second. Oh, why is it doing that? It's not a debut without a little scuff, right? There we go. We're good. Okay, 1 second. 1 second. Everybody, look deep into my eyes. Now, surrender your bones. Surrender your bones while looking into my eyes. Thank you for the bones. Thank you. So yeah, as you can see, there's actually a really good range of motion we've got going on here. I can actually go backwards and then lean forward. Which I'm quite a fan of. I still need to like tweak it a little bit here and there, but I think it looks really good. It looks very expressive, very smooth. I'm very excited about it. And I hope you guys will be too. It's like a lava lamp. Exactly, you can't look away. Once you start looking in my eyes, I'll have you hypnotized. And before you know it, I'll also have your bones. Yeah, the bounciness is probably gonna take a little bit of getting used to after, you know, I love my chibi model, but it's not quite this bouncy. A beautiful lava lamp. I love physics. I don't need my bones. Exactly. Now, there are like some little things you guys haven't seen yet. For example, I do have like a couple of little expressions. Does the iPhone make that little mouth thing? This? Yeah. You can only do that if you have iPhone tracking. That's the only extra feature, but it's worth it. Oh, actually, one big extra feature you guys haven't seen yet. Something never before seen on this stream. I can wink. I can wink now. I can do the wink wonk. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for the subs. Holy shit, Captain. Take care of yourself too, okay? Thank you so much. Oh, and then thank you for the sub as well. I'm pretty sure I've seen you wink before. No, actually, because on my old model, my eyes were always linked together because the webcam tracking made the winking really wonky. But this time, now I can actually do a little wink. I do that little wink. Wink for the camera. Okay. So yeah, that's just a few things I can do. Just with the regular tracking. This is like no added expressions. This is just me making funny faces. Yeah. I've been waiting for such a long time. Me too. I'm so excited to finally use it. You guys know how hard it was to resist just like pulling out this model immediately the second I got it. But like, making sure to plan the debut first. Thank you for the resub, dude, for free. The outer eyelashes have a bit of a straight pull, right? It's like, I love the angles on this because it actually, actually looks really 3D. Can I do a flip? Do you guys want to see a flip? Do you guys want to see me do a flip? Hold on, here we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ta-da! And there's also my first expression is the shiny sparkly eyes. This is also my favorite expression of all of them. I really love this one. It's very kia kia. But of course, I have more than one expression. In addition to this one, I can also be sad. When you tell me you do not give me your bones, this is who you are saying it to. Remember this. Remember who you're refusing to give your bones to. I hope, that will be forever burned into your eyes now. So, you can't laugh sad. Excuse me. I am, in fact, very sad. I am not giggling. Thank you for the subs. Oh my god, thank you so much. Why did I come up to the set bones? Somebody not giving me the bones. Bullet-caster. Wait, Jinx! Oh my god, thank you. You guys are too sweet. Thank you. In fact, I'm gonna do this one because I'm excited again. This is probably the expression I'm gonna be using the most because I really love this one. A new record? Oh my god, let's go! Thank you. And also thank you for all the follows, all the people coming in right now. My kingdom for a bone. No, actually, I'm not gonna exchange my entire kingdom. My bone business is a charity after all. That's on the model. Thank you. And oh my god, Mooweird, thank you for the gift subs. Thank you so much. Thank you. Can I eat one of the sparkles? Yeah, if you grab them, hold on. I'll go down to chat real quick. Here. Grab a sparkle. Take a little nibble, and make sure you don't leave any crumbs. Non-profit bonus station. Exactly. Now, yeah, part of the new model in the same month, which is very surprising because you'll see in my presentation in a bit, I was making my goals, which originally had become partner on it. I didn't think I'd be reaching partner before having my debut. Yeah, so chase. No. Thank you so much, everybody. Now, of course, our second expression. Angry. Now, this is what happens when... I don't know, I don't get angry very quickly. But this is what happens when I do get angry. Very, very mad. Pissed off, even. This is what happens when I see a cube. This is... Wow! Thank you for the gift subs. Thank you. This is what happens when I see the cube. When you nibble my tail without permission. Exactly. Now, this is what happens when I feel a little bit smug. This is what happens when Is that so? Is that right? Uh-huh. I see. Oh, Tsukiri! Hi. Oh. I didn't mean to press that yet, though. Hi, Tsukiri. Thank you for the wait. Welcome, waiters. Hi, Jelly Mechanic Wait. What were you playing today? Dead Space. I hope you had a good time. You are just in time because this is the Slug debut. I am on my way to steal your bones, and I hope you can settle in and give me a few of yours. How was your stream? To all the waiters, Anjuna, Messi Bunny, and today it's my debut. You guys get to see my big model for the first time. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I am very distracting today. So cute. Thank you. Where's admit I cute today? Unfortunately, most of the redeems are turned off today. Just so we can keep things running smoothly. Thank you, everybody. Hi. Welcome. It looks so sweet. It's so smooth, right? Like the motion, there's so much of it. Hold on, I'll turn off the sparkles for a little bit so people can see it properly. Oh, and Quo Valley, thank you for the follow as well. And hey, Stone Guy, thank you for the 2 gift subs. Thank you, everybody. And of course, to anybody who has been receiving gift subs, please enjoy them. Yeah, the motion of the ocean, exactly. Now, so I showed off my smug face right as the raiders came in. Oh, Tonk! Tonk, thank you for the gift subs. Holy shit, thank you. But I was gonna show that even without the smug toggle, if I look at it just right, I can do a pretty smug face just naturally. And Willy, thank you as well. Thank you. Like, check this out. Yeah. See, I can be pretty smug even without the toggle. It's great. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, 10 out of 10 smug face. But this one is the toggled one, which is pretty good. It's the mouth shape. It's perfect for it, right? Yeah, now I can look. You know, you guys called me small for so long. All this time, calling me small. Well, now I'm really big. Yeah, the TV phone is pretty smug too. That's true. That is true. But of course, we have more expressions. And here's the blush one, which is, well, it happens once in a while. the blush does happen once in a while. when you, it's actually kind of happening right now with so many people calling me cute at the same time. It's happening a little bit at the moment. Because you guys are so nice to me. So there's the blush. Here's the blush. Smug face is my face. Don't get too confident. You're only 1 foot tall. Oh, Shinx! Thank you so much. Holy shit! Thank you. Let's go. And that's not even all of the expressions yet, because the best one is yet to come. Are you guys ready? That's right, Ditto Face is still on the model. You guys still have the Ditto Face included. And you know what's even better? Ditto Face is compatible with all the other toggles. So I can also have crying Ditto Face. As well as angry Ditto Face. There's no mouth tracking on Ditto, no. And there's also smug Ditto Face. And blushing Ditto Face. And of course, sparkling Ditto Face. Yeah, Ditto Blush is there too. And I know a lot of you were like, we love Ditto on the chibi model. Is your regular model gonna have Ditto Face? Yes. Yes, it does. Ditto doesn't need the mouth to move. Yep, exactly. Ditto emotes completely through the eyebrows. Yeah, the froze twitch whenever I move as well. Want Ditto face to open her mouth. I might still talk to my mama and see if we can add some wigging on the Ditto face as well. Wolf, you cannot fool me. I've gone full Ditto. I'll unditto myself real quick. Right? Don't worry, I'm back. I'm back. Metauna. And also, do not fear, everybody. It's still here. I have glasses. Of course, I still have my glasses. The glasses can still be toggled on and off. Do not fear. The glasses, they're still here. I am still a nerd. I'm still legally blind without them. Mechanic supremacy. Exactly. I can see you guys now. Actually, this entire time, I have not seen a single comment because my glasses weren't on. I can't see anything. I can see shit without my glasses, so it's a good thing I have them. I'm still legally blind. Yeah, the word just beamed into my mind. A little known fact about sea slug eldritch creatures. We have telepathy. And also, I live in all of your walls, so I just kind of, know these things. Shiny new skin, same on back. Exactly. But am I legally blonde? Well, look at my hair. There's yellow in it. That's at least partially legally blonde. Please pay the rent. Can I pay in sea bunny coin? Is Buncoin legal tender where you are? If I stroke the walls, I stroke the Steven. That's right. Big squishy ears are just the antenna, and that's the thing. The squishy ears, they will squish down, so please be gentle when touching. How many fingers am I holding up? 4. I love the wink. Yeah, I'm sorry if the walls are slimy. That was me. I'm still a slug. Please understand. Where's the horn wiggles? I mean, the horns on top, they're a little bit more solid, but they wiggle very slowly, you see? And my eye patch keeps the waking mode safe. I have unleashed my power, actually, and you guys are just gonna have to deal with it. The waking mode is no longer safe. from me personally. Oh, and thank you for the subs. Thank you, Chaos Rose and Captain. Thank you. So yeah, this is the new model. Let me show you guys it a little bit zoomed out because you only saw various close-ups. There we go. What? Here we go. I'm actually kind of tall in my room. This is not to scale, or maybe it is. That's for you to decide. Maybe I have a very small room. I mean, a sea bunny is a slug. It's a sea slug. Yeah. So now you can probably see my tail do the smoothing. As well as my legs, they do a little sidesteppy. This room was built for the chibi, yeah. Proportion wise. Here, I'll shrink to room proportions. There we go. I blend right in. I'll actually, give you guys a little guided tour. So this is the bedroom of the underwater palace. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff right here. We've got my crab. That's Jonathan. Jonathan the crab. Say hi to Jonathan. There he is. And then as we keep walking around, you see there's 2 sea bunnies. These are my maids and butlers. They help me with keeping the room clean. They also get to, just vibe here. This guy over here, this is Scriblets. Say hi to Scriblets. Very, very sweet. You are allowed to pet Scriblets. That's okay. Why does Jonathan look like the starfish traumatize him? We do not talk about what the starfish did. Is the crab alive? No. Lack of cube boats? No cubes allowed in my room. No cubes. Hi to Scriblets. Yeah, petting the Scriblets. Let's pet Scriblets real quick. Okay. Now we're gonna go to the back of the room. So, this one in the back, this is Gun. Say hi to Gun. Gun also helps me with, doing the sheets and picking out my outfits for today. This is Gun. So those are the two little friends who live in this room. It's Scriblets and Gun. And they live here. You know, Gun actually looks after the finances sometimes as well. He's a good accountant. There's a cube on the table. But it's an open cube, so it's allowable, you know? So, yeah, this is my room. I think some of you have seen it before, but now I can introduce it to you guys properly. You can pet Scribblet. Do not pet Gun. You're allowed to pet Gun, but don't pet the tail for Gun because he doesn't like it. But you can pet his ears. You can only pet Gun when the safety is turned on. Too many street symbols for someone got inside. Exactly. Love the design on the lights, right? I love my room. It's so good. Can I eat Gun? No. The Scribbits and Gun, like me, are very poisonous and are not edible. And also don't eat my citizens. I'd like to request none of you eat my employees. You know, please, don't eat my citizen. Yeah, remember trigger safety when petting Gun. Exactly. My room isn't a cube, it's a perfect icosahedron. Exactly. Now, there is one very important part of the debut that I am a little bit nervous for, but it's the big one that I never got to do. And you know what time it is? That's right. It's been a while, but it is time for us to grab up here. Just swimming up, grabbing the projector. Yes, that's right. It's time for the slideshow. It's time. Let me be a bit bigger over here. Let me go bigify myself as we pull out the slideshow. Thank you for the follow. That's why I kept it. Yeah, the projector is always on hand. Don't worry about it. You know, just like your teacher in school, you always have to pull down the projector before doing a slideshow. I can fly. I'm actually on the water, so I can just swim around in my room. Fun fact, I need to be constantly hydrated because you don't want your sea slugs to dry out. So this room is actually full of water. I can kind of just swim around in it if I want to. You know, I'm getting closer. That's true. That's clear. I'm approaching the camera threateningly. I'm feeling a little bit better. Thank you. Do I have hand toggles? I was supposed to, but they forgot about them. So there will be a waving toggle in the future. But it's not done yet. But you know, whenever that's done, you'll just see it appear on the stream one day. Needs constant hydration, but the hydrate is off. I'll take a little sip before we start the presentation. How about that? 1 second. There we go. Can be threatening if I'm this cute. Well, what about now? Do you feel threatened yet? Do you? No. God, I am very threatening. I am extremely intimidating, all of you. Dang it. One day I'll be threatening. One day. Do you want me to do a poll on whether or not I'm threatening? I'm gonna be the only one voting against it. You only managed to be cute, Angie. I'm very intimidated. Thank you, Jalapeno. See? One person got scared. Maybe do a barrel roll to see more threatening. Maybe if you had big angry eyes. Just burst out the Eldritch. You guys are not ready for when I have Eldritch mode someday. Oh, there is a poll. Hold on, let me look. Yes, I'm very threatening. Everybody vote yes. I am extremely intimidating. Actually, use the diddle face. Yeah, hold on. Am I threatening now? Are you feeling threatened? Are you feeling threatened yet? Actually, yes. That's right, that's right. You should be scared. You should be frightened. Yeah, hold on. There we go. Now it's angry too. I'm the episode of Great Excursion. Actually, more threatening. If I saw that face on my shoulder, then I'd be uncomfy, but not. Well, if I was standing behind you in your room right now, if I came out of your walls, I think I'd give you a jump scare. Oh wait, there we go. How are you able to follow chat? I have like 7 senses. Fun facts. Sea slugs get more of them. So one of them is to keep my eyes on chat at all times. In my brain, telepathically, just like all your messages are like fed into like a little feed that just like keeps screaming at me constantly. And then that's how I keep track of chat. So let's actually pull out the presentation because I'm sure you guys want to see what I've got in store for you. Now, oh no, you all saw my desktop full of folders of things you're gonna see in the presentation. So there we go. This is my first folder. My little computer desktop. As you can see, there's my to-do list of today. Don't look too closely at that. But you know, we've got, you know, my likes, my information, stuff about anime, clicking on game. Can we start with the don't click folder? Do you guys want to see the don't click folder? Well, I guess I can see about including it. Yes, well, okay. But you see my cursor? It's already on the Joruna folder. So can we do the Joruna folder first? Because you know, all my energy went into looking very threatening just now, and moving the mouse too far away is gonna be really tiring. So my French folder is leaking. Oh, you guys, you're peeking out. I told you guys to stay hidden in there. What's you guys like looking over the edge of it? Okay, hold on. Let's open up the Joruna folder first. There we go. So this is a little bit about me. So as you guys know, my name is Joruna Redacted. You know, I of course, as a very important Seaborn Eldritch being royalty, you guys can't know everything about me. So I don't think you guys are ready for the last name yet. So at the moment, it has to be redacted. And yes, the little sprite, the Go is made by R2 Saga. They'll see it in the credits, but thank you. I really wanted to put them on top of the stats. So we've got my age. As we all know, I'm unfathomably old. Very old. You know, as most Eldritch beings, I have been around since the dawn of time, both simultaneously there before and after the universe was born, and I'll continue existing long after the heat death of everything else that we know and love. So, you know, it's just one of those little things, you know, I'm just really old. We love older women. Thank you. My birthday, however, is on June 9th, and of course, as an Eldritch Sea Slug, I don't have a strong concept of birthdays, but that's the one where we celebrate it. I am glad you guys all love older women so much. My height is variable. You guys are used to me being a little bit smaller, but currently I'm 175 or 5'9" for the people who don't know centimeters. So that is my current height in this particular form. Who is older than you? You are the great fool of a granddad. Me, clearly. I have been here since the Big Bang, actually before it. So, you know, I'm really old. You got bigger, we got smaller. I got bigger. I got way taller after you know, after putting the chibi model in the farm upstate. I'm really tall now. Which is older? You or not? I told you guys, I've been around since the Big Bang. So, as you can see, my species is an Eldritch Sea Slug or Sea Bunny. These are real creatures, for those that don't know. I have kind of, when I, you know, first came to Earth and looked around and felt like interacting with the local wildlife, I kind of just picked a sea bunny to inhabit. So that's just where we've, come from. Over time, certified 1 centimeter moment. No. Well, we'll get to the stats. Actually, let's look at the stats. So, you see, my HP is very low. But just try and hit me first. just try and hit me first, because my defense and my agility, they're pretty good. I'm gonna dodge, and also your attacks, they're gonna bounce right off, because I have no bones and I'm very bouncy, and anything you try and hit me at is just gonna, come back at you like a rubber ball. So that's kind of balancing out my lack of HP. I'm a glass cannon, exactly. The only important HP, as we often say on this channel, the only HP that matters is the last one. I'm covering some of the stats. Oh. There we go. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. So, my magic is very good because I'm full of Chunibyo power. My strength is also very good because I'm full of strength. I'm skeptical of that agility. I'm very good. I'm a glass cannon. I used to be full of tomboy power back in the day. I can still pull a good sprint if I need to. My luck? Well, those who were here yesterday for Mario Party know what my luck usually is like. So, yeah, I am a tank. My defense is pretty high. I might have low HP, but I can take those hits really well. Yeah, my stats are more like I'm well by Glue. Exactly. My luck is basically -1 most of the time. So those are my stats. And I guess we can look on the stats right now, so I don't cover them up. So for those who are curious about these things, my Oshi mark is a little snail with a heart. And the fan name is BUN. You are the buns. Bones unnecessary now. That's what it stands for, because, by the end of this presentation, you will understand why you don't need any bones. Don't worry if you don't understand yet, but you will soon, so that's fine. It also has the tags and my various socials. I'm Jaruna V everywhere, so it's very easy to remember. And look for the day that One Luck comes into play. Forbidden Memories, God, Forbidden Memories is gonna go very badly when we get there. It's not boners, you guys are buns. And then we've got my languages. As you can see, I can speak English, Dutch, Japanese, Sea Bunny, Eldritch, and also Cat. So that's the various different languages we got going on over here. And then of course my job is very important. I'm an Eldritch ambassador. I'm the ruler of sea bunnies, and I'm also a bone surgeon. A real bone surgeon with proper licensing and all of that. So I will, take care of those bones when you don't need them anymore. So don't worry about it. All the bones you're giving to me, they will be removed painlessly. You won't even notice it. Going to slaze over the fact that I speak the dark tongue. I mean, I am an eldritch being after all. It would be very weird if I didn't. No, you guys actually, nobody has noticed yet. But, all of you, whenever you redeem the daily bone today, you're actually getting 2 bones. Your counter is going up by 2, just for today. That's a little surprise debut bone that nobody has picked up on yet. Yeah, you get 2 of them. Get 2 of them. You didn't know, yeah. The bonus. Bonus bone. Are you taking my extra bones? Yeah, I removed the secret extra bone that all of you are hiding. And don't worry, I know where you're hiding it, so. Let me shrink myself a little bit so I'm not, covering up the presentation too much. So, a lot of you guys want to see what's inside of the don't click folder. Huh. All of you really want to see what's inside of it, don't you? I mean, That's okay. It's a little embarrassing for me, but I can open up the don't click folder if you guys really want to see it. Okay. It's full of baby photos. it's full of baby photos. So here we've got some Jouna through the ages. Me at my most baby over in the bottom right. In case nobody has ever seen the Sea Bunny before, where's Sushi Bone? That one's pretty recent, so it doesn't count as a baby picture. Let me take a quick sip of my drink there. Please don't help my fearful image. I'm terrifying in all of these. Yes, cup Chunibandoko. I mean, that is a special manifestation, so it's not quite the same as the rest of the baby photos. At least buy me dinner first. I mean, I've got some spare bones. And I've seen the bottom, right, and left. Okay. So, no, the Feroids are all the same, but because that's my first model, and also what this model is based on, it's the one that gets the most pictures. The Feroid it was the model I made myself. It's very scuffed. You're never allowed to look at it from the back because it doesn't look good from behind. But the other ones, some of you guys haven't seen. So the two Sea Bunny models were ones I made myself. So on the left here we've got Slug, which when I was invited to a collab where everybody was using like their little mascot form, and I didn't have one, so I was like, I can figure out, Live 2D in one night. So I made Slug in roughly 4 hours total. and it's a very, very scuffed model. it's poorly rigged, but it's one of the only 2 Live 2D models I ever made. One in the middle is the cutest. Oh wait, you mean the one on top? Yeah, the chibi one. I think the chibi one is the one that most of you guys know. The one on the right, that was from April Fools 2 years ago. Because I was like, all of you guys really want to see what I look like IRL. So, this is on the bottom right, that's the face reveal. Oh, you meant me? I like the one with Joe in it. Yeah, move to the right. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, so the Void model is the oldest one. I made it myself in, one day. I had never used Void before. I kind of did it on a whim. It took me about 13 hours, and then I just started streaming. How about the Marshmallow one? I feel that one is still fairly recent, so it's not quite baby enough. Yeah, the Marshmallow one is very recent. So yeah, these are the baby photos, which I thought would be fun. We're playing a new Kirby game when I met. Yep. It's funny because I think a lot of you either saw me through the Void or through the chibi. And though I think there's a lot of you who have never seen any of the other models, because I did use the chibi for quite a long time. Still makes a stream without hands. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Don't have any hands. But yeah, so let's go back to the presentation. Next slide. So I have on stream been on record that's asking me to make a top 10 or top 5 or even a top 3 of anything is basically cruel and unusual punishment. You shouldn't be allowed to do it because I cannot pick favorites of anything. So the next few slides where you guys get to judge me for all my likes, it's gonna have a lot of stuff on it. There might be a lot of text we're gonna go through. Because, it is not all BL, it's not even mentioned. So, let's start with the general likes. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Seems like I remember your first. Someone's like, what? How long was it? Yep. Happy debut. Thank you. Top 10 by release date, genre, moon phase, and release date and better day. Exactly. So, going over to my general likes first. I like art book collecting. I have a lot of art books. I am running out of space in my apartment, mostly because I actually just collect a lot of things, and we'll get into more of that later. Maybe a few too many things. Oh, and Sandwich, thank you for the sub. But yeah, no, art books are one of my favorite things to collect. I collect them for, well, basically any show, game, anime, manga, or whatever I like, if I at all can, if they have it. I'm a hoarder, yeah. I'm a little Seabun, sitting on my stack of art books like a dragon. I also, speaking of things I like to collect, I have Ditto. I love Ditto. Ditto is my favorite Pokemon. You guys have already seen this part. What not everybody knows is that I have over 300 pieces of Ditto paraphernalia. I apologize. One day I'll take pictures of the entire Ditto collection. There's just one corner of my apartment that is just a display case with only Ditto inside of it. And that's not even all of it, because there's a whole assortment of like Ditto tableware and glasses and cups and plates and chopsticks and which is basically just one of my kitchen cupboards. So I also have a Ditto chair and a Ditto pillow and the blankets, as well as the t-shirts and clothes and pajamas and the shoes. And there's a lot of Ditto stuff out there. And I also have a Ditto face. That's the one face that not a lot of people have. Ditto-wise. I'm living that Ditto place. I ought to show off my muse more on the Ditto wear. Maybe one day. So, yeah, no, we need to have a Ditto fashion. One day I'll take pictures of all my Ditto stuff. The main reason I haven't is because there's just so much of it. And it's a little bit daunting to take pictures of all of it. Because I ran out of space in the Ditto shrine. So it's just slowly been spreading to other corners of my apartment. Yeah, outside of the Ditto sanctuary. Yeah, when I move, I've got to get a bigger apartment just for Ditto. And well, the other collections that we haven't gotten into yet. Are they all pink block Ditto? No. So it's mostly pink block Ditto, but I also have purple, I have one shiny, and I have a couple of the transformed ones. Thank you for the bits, for all the bones and all the Dittos. Thank you, 300 bits for 300 Dittos. So yeah, what else do I like? I love pixel art. Pixel art is my favorite genre of art, basically. I like doing it myself. I still have much to learn, but I think you'll see some of it later in the presentation. I also just like looking at it. I love games with pixel art. It makes me sad that a lot of AAA games aren't making pixel art anymore, because it's a great medium. I also like purple villains. If you were to ask me what is my favorite genre of anime character, it's a villain that is purple. If you have a random Pokemon, no. There's like a whole merch line where Ditto, like it's the Pokemon but with the Ditto face. SNK, why exactly? Not purple guy. I did a tier list of purple villains, and he does not rank. He doesn't count. Oh, Western Style Guy, thank you for the wait. Welcome in. Today is my debut, so everybody please settle in. Are you playing Retro? To all the waiters, I also do a lot of Retro. I'm introducing my big model for the first time today, so I hope you had an excellent time. What are you up to? I'll shuffle a bit to the side. Welcome. What were you playing? Congrats on the debut. Thank you. I am just so I am bad at making small lists of things I like, because I like too many things. So we're currently going over my likes. And this slide doesn't have the games on it yet. Be Parasite Eve? Nice! I want to play that at some point. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So, and thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Do you like Marvel? I am completely indifferent on Marvel, I'm afraid. I watched a couple of the movies when they came out, but there's so much of it and I cannot keep up with it, and I never got very into it the way my friends did, so I'm very neutral, I think, on Marvel, I'm afraid. But yes, what else do I like besides purple villains? I love melon gummies. Melon gummies are my favorite kind of candy. Um, Unfortunately, my favorite kind of melon gummy is a seasonal one. It's not always in the store. I have to like buy an entire box when it comes out so I can ration it out throughout the year. um, I also like sewing and making little plushies. I haven't done it a lot, but I did make some this summer. Which, if you go far enough into my Twitter media, you will see like little plushies that I made myself. And I do at some point want to do a stream where I make like a little pattern for a Sebum plush that's like really easy to make. Like maybe with like some cheap socks you buy from the Daiso or $1 store or something. And then I want to make Sebum plushies with everybody else on stream together. I'll do like a little tutorial. Also knitting. I never learned how to knit, so just sewing. I can do sewing, embroidery, but that's about it. I never figured out how to do knitting, I'm afraid. But yeah, I love making plushies. I used to do it more often. I want to get back into it again. I know how to make embroidered patches, which I want to like do a little bit more of again because I think those are really fun as well. But yeah, no, I really like sewing and plush making as well. It's one of my hobbies that I don't talk about as much. It's a good Christmas season horror sort of game. Wait, it's good for Christmas? I might add it to my list then. I thought it was more like just plain up horror. Oh yeah. We'll get to the anime list. Also, Taitsu Super Base Baccano is actually my favorite anime of all time. That's why it's in font. But first, we also have Plano Gunpla and Bipla. I'm really into like plastic models. I like making them. I find it really relaxing to work on them while I'm like watching streams or anime or doing other things. I may remember how I said I collect too many things, and things I collect kind of fill up my apartment. So all the expensive plastic is part of that. I have my stack of expensive plastic as well. Well, in addition to figurines, but like those are taking up space of their own in other places as well. Those aren't even on the list, but I have maybe too many figurines as well. I have a pile of plastics, Jane. Basically. There's Christmas decorations everywhere. Ooh, perfect. It's all about Christmas. Then maybe I'll play Parasite Eve when the time comes. Isaac and Miria, the best duo. Excellent taste, Zach. Those are actually my favorites from the series. Have a good stream. Thank you for coming by. Congrats on new one. Thank you. So, what else do I like? I like Vocaloid. I have always liked Vocaloid. Miku and Luca are my favorites. I actually like Flower a lot, song-wise, which is the one that people don't know as much about, but I really like the sound of it. It's a lot of the kind of music I listen to. Will you have casual chibi nights? Yes. Chibi will still come back, don't worry. Also, I cannot deny the allegations, unfortunately. Scarlet cosplayed as Luca. Nice. I love Luca's designs. He's so good. I also love Monster Girls. Monster Girls are my passion. Monster Girls are my favorite. I've read most prominent Monster Girl manga out there. You'll find a couple on the list of anime and manga when we get into it. Monster Girls are my absolute favorite. If you have good Monster Girl recommendations, always give them to me. Though there's a decent chance I've already read them. I also like t-shirt weather. I don't like when it's too hot. I like mixed orange juice when they put like some apple and some mango and like some other fruit in there. I like carrot cake. Carrot cake is my favorite dessert. I love prosciutto with melon on a hot day. If you haven't had that before, get yourself some prosciutto with melon. It's kind of expensive, but if you want to give yourself a little treat, it is really, really tasty and I recommend it. You're looking more for HK 4K than usual. Did you get a haircut? Yes, I did. Yeah, I can't deny the allegations. You know, I cannot deny the allegation of being a massive weep. Can't help it. Do I have a favorite Monster Girl? Actually, I actually really like Spider Girls. Like, a lot of bug girls are like really high on my list of favorites. When it comes to Monster Girls, spiders and moths especially. But honestly, all Monster Girls are really good. I like the aquatic ones quite a lot as well. Myself, And like I just love monster girls. Like especially if they're like a little unnatural and creepy and scary looking. Yeah, spider girls are very high quality. Exactly. How about worms? Of course I love worms too. Have I gone the Monster Girl Encyclopedia sorta? I haven't. I didn't know that existed. Oh, and Phoebe, thank you for the gift stuff. Thank you, thank you. What about worm girls? Of course I love worm girls. And then also, oh, Pandarius, thank you, thank you, thank you. What about mod girls? I think mod girls are adorable. Would you still love us if we were a worm? I still love you when you're a slug. Like, of course I'll love you if you're a worm as well. Spider-Foot Girl from James and the Giant Peach. I mean, out of all the characters in that movie, I'm just saying. I can get a link. Awesome. Can you like put that in the Discord for later? I'll look into that one. The next one up there on the list is Dojinshi. So there are a few things that outnumber my Ditto and game collection. My Dojinshi collection is one of them. I think unironically between the Netherlands and Japan, I have over 2,000 Dojinshi. Maybe more, I never counted. I have vaguely alluded to this before, but before VTubing, Dojinshi were like my main hobby. Most of it is actually not BL. Because before I started streaming, my main hobby was just going to conventions about once a month, roughly. I also drew my own and sold them at conventions in Japan. And I just, I like to see all my favorite characters interacting with other favorite characters and stacking them up and talking to the other artists and stuff. I haven't done as much since, the plague started. But I used to go to Comic-Con twice a year, sometimes on multiple days. So yeah, I think out of all my collections, the Dojinshi one is actually the biggest. I currently, out of shelves in my apartment, like small bookcase shelves, each with 3 layers. 6 of them are dedicated to Dojinshi only. And one of them came and they've started spreading into my general bookshelf, and that is not counting the stuff I have in the Netherlands. So yeah, I feel it gets to go on the list, even if I haven't indulged myself as much recently, because with VTuber spending, I've had less money for Dojinshi. What was in that treasure case in that one forgotten corridor? That's a good question. We'll get to that when we get to the big disc, So, I also love ocean depths. I love heights. I know a lot of people have the fear of open space and voids, but I'm actually a big fan. I want to be yeeted into the void. I like to go very high. Once upon a time, I wanted to be a pilot. And I also like to go very deep, but it's very relaxing to me. Big fan, big fan. We need an intervention. Yeah, VTubing is actually a more expensive hobby than Dojinshi. But we don't talk about that. My favorite historical figure is Kenshin Uesugi. Some of you guys know, and if you know, you know, because we've talked about this on stream. Well, we'll get back there if we ever have like a Samurai Warriors or Nobunaga's Ambitions stream again. I also love Eldritch Horror, and I like sleeping. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, you got here in time for the full model reveal. Exactly. Are you actually yeet size? No. I'm 175 centimeters. I'm hard to yeet. That's 5'9". That's really big. And I also love TTRPG. Like, I have played most of the common systems, and I have done a lot of game mastering back in the day, even though I haven't done that on stream because I'm scared. But my favorite actually is Ars Magica, which nobody except me plays. But it's my debut, so I get to show my favorite TTRPG systems right now if I want to. If you want to play a game with a really fun magic system, I recommend Ars Magica. I want to play Ars Magica. Yes, do it. I don't want to be the only one in the world playing this. I also just like to collect random ones that I, try to convince my Japanese friends to play with me because they're written in Japanese, and well, it's a lot of effort to be translating them entirely into English to play them with my English friends. But I have a lot of random little ones that I really want to play. They're really fun and they're good stuff. I've heard of Ice Mecha, that's an obscure one. Yes, I really love it. I really recommend it. If you want something that basically, actually, if you liked Eternal Darkness, the other week when I was finishing Eternal Darkness, did you like the magic system in Eternal Darkness, where you can combine the different runes together to make different spells? That is basically Ars Magica. So if you like Pagon, then you may like Ars Magica as a TTRPG system. So I'm just saying, you could bargain in Ars Magica, basically. that is roughly how it works. So yeah, and one day I will gather the courage to actually GM you a proper game on stream. But as much as I've done it in real life, I get really nervous doing it in front of a big audience, because I feel on the internet other people know a lot more about TTRPGs than I do. And it's a little bit frightening, but one day. Now, before we go to the big session of anime and manga, let's just do a quick switch to the dislikes, because as much as I like a lot of things, I actually don't have that many dislikes. I'm a very neutral person about a lot of stuff, but there are a couple of things I do dislike, and that is steering my water slides. I am looking at my poor plastic models and the poor water slides. For those who have never made Gunpla or anything before, water slides are the ones that you put on with a bit of water, and I have teared some before, and it's really hard to fix your mistakes once you've made them. Gotta use those tweezers and cotton buds, you really do. I also dislike forgetting to save and losing hours of progress. I luckily haven't done that a lot on stream, but I've been there before. I have been there. I also hate when my glasses fall between my bed and the wall, because I can't see shit. And if my glasses fall away somewhere, I'm gonna have to walk to the bathroom, get my spare glasses, put those on, and then go look for my primary glasses. And I also really hate it when my favorite snacks are seasonal and then they don't come back, even a year later. I'm telling you guys, 2 years ago, the banana cream tarts are the best tarts I've eaten in my entire life. And 7-Eleven never brought them back. And I'm still sad. I will never get over this. 7-Eleven, if you're watching my stream, please bring back my banana cream tarts. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Congrats on the new one. Thank you for the bits. And also, hiya everybody coming in. And as for my big dislike, and this dislike is a separate dislike because I dislike it a lot more than I dislike anything else in my life. And that is when you accidentally go the right way in RPG and the story advances, and now you'll never know what's down the round corridor you didn't explore, and you'll never get the chest. And I'm going insane because I will lose my mind because RPG Brainwash has off my brain constantly because it was probably a potion. But what if it wasn't? I'm just saying that it's possible. It's one of those items you needed to get the best weapon in the game at the end, and because there are games that do that, and now you can't go back. This is the worst thing that can happen to me. This is the worst thing that can happen to me. This is coming straight from the heart. I am looking at you, RPG Maker games, as well as Final Fantasy. Not just Final Fantasy 1, they are notorious for doing this. By the case you can miss the muscle. Exactly. This is the worst thing that can happen. 1 second, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Been watching you not use potions in one turn, so yeah, I get that. So, yeah, so this is my big dislike. But now we've got that out of the way, you guys can finally judge me for my taste in anime and manga. And when I say that I only limited myself... Oh! Fimi, thank you for... Holy shit, 12 months? Let's fucking go. Thank you so much. Thank you. What I was gonna say is, believe me when I say, when I was selecting my anime and manga, my favorite ones, I was only limited in space. Because I could have probably written 3 times as much as this. I probably could have kept going and going. Because I will often say, I don't watch a lot of anime. I mostly read manga. But there was like this anime variety chat list that went around on Twitter a while back. Which was like, you know, how's your anime variety? Out of these 100 anime, which ones have you watched? And I hit like 83 of them. Which was a lot more than most people I knew. So I don't think I can say I don't watch a lot of anime anymore. But I think, in my mind, I just think I don't watch a lot because I just comparatively read a lot more manga. Because when I might have watched a couple of hundreds of anime, I have read thousands of manga. Like, no joke. A lot of bad stuff, but also a lot of stuff I liked. And manga gets you through fast. Exactly. If you recommend me a manga and it's like kind of average length, I can read about 100 to 200 chapters in a day. So like, if I get into a series, I will binge it really quickly. So unironically, I think actual thousands that I have read, which just makes me feel like I don't watch a lot of anime by comparison. So, I read pretty fast, yeah. And also, once I get obsessed, I get very single-minded, and I will just keep reading like a demon, basically, non-stop. And this girl can catch up to One Piece in a week, basically. Yeah, if I felt dedicated, I could. I have 100% like read stuff with like over 800 chapters in like under a week. So here comes my favorite view. They're kind of mixed. Often if there's a manga alternative, I probably read the manga instead. But some of them don't have a manga alternative, in which case I obviously watch the anime. So that's like the little disclaimer. My favorite anime of all time is Baccano. If you haven't watched Baccano, watch Baccano. I love it. It's literally my favorite of all time. What you're saying is you're a weeb. I think that's the long story short. My favorite comedy anime of all time is Daily Lives of High School Boys. I didn't see Tsukihime. Tsukihime doesn't have an anime. You're very silly right now. The Tsukihime anime, what a shame it never existed. Would be great if it had an anime. What a shame it doesn't. Right? Wait till the game slides is what I'm saying. You're beautiful, thank you. Yeah, there's no Tsukihime anime in passing to say. Yeah, crazy they never made an anime. But any of the shortlists I recommended not to watch that you haven't seen. I mean, probably. Now, there were a couple, yeah. Like, I remember of the list you mentioned, I watched Clannad and like a couple of the other ones. Clannad could actually be on this list as well. Clannad is very good, especially if you want to cry. So, also, as I think a fair amount of you know, I love .hack. I love the entirety of the original series. .hack is very high for me. .hack sign, I love it. Exo Saga is one of the first DVD box sets I had. So Exo Saga will forever be very special to me. I all hail Lord Il Palazzo forever and always. Usoguri is actually, I think I could make a little disclaimer, like out of anime and manga genres, how do you tear water slides? With pain in my heart is how I do it. It really depends on the brand. So actually, out of my favorite genres, well, we already mentioned Monster Girls, but actually one of my favorite genres all time is the dead game / really high stake gamble genre. Which, you know, there always used to be some good stuff, you know, like think Battle Royale and stuff and Kaiji. Ever since, you know, Hunger Games kind of blew new life, like Hunger Games Don't Go Wampa, there's been so much of it and I'm being spoiled. Also, most of it is bad. But it is my guilty pleasure. Usoguri, though, is really good and I recommend it. I will say, little... Yeah, Chad probably knows Battle Royale much better than Hunger Games, I agree. .hack played too well. Well, you are in luck because I brought all my .hack PlayStation 2 games with me from the Netherlands. So, it is coming. Yeah, Usoguri is my favorite of gambling manga. It's easily my favorite. I will say for a lot of these, I like seinen manga. A lot of them deal with adult themes, violence and other sensitive things. Look up, you know, warnings if that's not what you're into. But I love gambling manga and Usoguri is easily my favorite one. So I really recommend if you want to like read some people doing high stakes battles and God, I don't want to say too much about it, but the guy, he planned it so well. The foreshadowing, like on a second read through, it's so good. Dan, you're so cute. I can't handle it. Thank you. I am a crazy neat, basically. No, I actually leave the house once in a while. I am a weep, though. Have I read Liar Game? Yes, I did read Liar Game. I quite liked it. It had some weaker parts, but it's definitely one of the better gambling manga. I think I've read most of them. Because it's like my guilty pleasure. Lord Il Palazzo, yes! All hail Lord Il Palazzo. Also, Fullmetal Alchemist is one of the first anime I ever watched. This was before Brotherhood because I'm old. But after that I got really into the manga as well. It's still one of my favorite manga of all time. Of course, Brotherhood is the better adaptation out of the two. Envy was one of my first anime crushes. And I still love Fullmetal Alchemist a lot. Kaiji is the only gambling anime. Kaiji is a really good one. It's definitely probably the most famous one out of the gambling ones, and I recommend it. It's a classic for a reason. Thank you for being old. I feel less old. You're welcome. Yeah, Envy. Look, when you're a chunibyo, you're gonna like Envy. Just trust me on this one. And then there are also a lot of anime and manga that I'm too embarrassed to list that I enjoy. But one of them I'd feel bad leaving out. Unironically, I think Ishuzoku Reviewers is one of the best pieces of Monster Girl medias on the markets today. And if you don't mind, basically 18 plus material, I really recommend it. I'm gonna pass out, sleep tight. Like, unironically, like, Ishuzoku Reviewers is like, I actually recommend the manga over the anime. Between the two, I think the manga is better. It is one of my favorites. I have physical copies of every volume, all the light novels, all the anthologies. The anthologies are really good. If you know Japanese, the light novels, they're a bit meh, but the anthologies are really good. And it's not just hentai, it actually has really good world building. It's also, you know, it's also hot, but like, it's also just really good, and I really recommend it. I have joked before that if I hadn't become a VTuber, I probably would have started drawing doujinshi for Ishizoku Reviewers, because around the time I made my V-Void model, I was actually planning out the pages for one to sell at an event. So it would feel wrong to keep it off the list. It's not too late, I just don't have the time for it anymore. But yeah, no, if you like Monster Girls, I really recommend Ishizoku Reviewers. It's like actually really high on my... I actually you know, look at the updates on the official Japanese wall, Nico Nico, like whenever a new one comes out. Yeah, I really, really recommend it. And I will stand by it. So next is Ajin. If you like seinen manga, if you like things that are like a little bit darker, it's a really good one. It has a really good villain, a very interesting one. It's definitely a little bit on the dark side, so be wary of that when you go into it. If they didn't want to squish you before, I definitely want to now. Well, it's a good thing I don't have bones. The Funimation dub before they realized what show it was, right? It's so funny that Funimation dubbed it. And then Gundam IBO makes the list because I have been a little bit obsessed lately, and I finished it the other day and I sobbed. I was crying big sad sea bunny tears. All my favorite characters are dead. But I actually did really like it. I thought the ending, it basically ended the way I expected it to go near the end. But oh boy, did I cry. Oh boy, did I cry. I do recommend it though if you want to, like, you know, cry a lot. I actually really did like it, and I'm excited to start building some of the Gunpla now that I finished it. Yeah, at least, actually, Clueless Wanderer, I agree. Fuck Eok-sama. All my homies hate Eok-sama. I'm glad he died. It was very overdue, and I'm so glad he's gone. Like, this man had like fucking plot armor, and I wanted him dead like 5 times over before he finally did. Like, at least he died quickly, but he had the most gruesome death, and I will take solace in that. And next up we have Sosa no Fieren. This one I think got an anime recently. It's one of the rare ones that I followed since the very first chapter. If you want, like, if you like things like Dungeon Meshi, if you like a more classic way on like the kind of fantasy RPG looks, like I'm a big fan of things that have like that Lotus War aesthetic, where like you have the classic elf and like the classic outfits and like all the classic fantasy stuff. You know, think Lotus Wars, Magic Knight Rayard, and like I think it kind of hits that spot for me. It's really good. It's basically yeah, Helg as well. Exactly. It's basically like set you know, after the hero party has already defeated the Demon King, and you know, and I don't say anything more about it because you gotta read or watch it yourself and find out. Oh yeah, Macht is great. Macht is really pretty. I agree with you, Sleepsy. Yeah, Slayers has that aesthetic as well. Exactly. Yeah, D-Lit, exactly. I love D-Lit. So next up, Dungeon Meshi is getting an anime soon. If you are an anime watcher and you want to wait for that instead, I recommend the manga. The manga is basically finished now, so this is a really good time to start reading. Dungeon Meshi is one of my favorite recent manga of the recent era. If you weren't able to stick with it, this is also a good time to pick it up again because it's basically finished. And I love it. I love it a lot. It's basically falls in the same category of Sosa no Fieren for me in terms of aesthetic. And I think it's really good. And then next there's Yu-Gi-Oh! And when I say Yu-Gi-Oh!, I actually specifically mostly mean Season 0 Yu-Gi-Oh! Remember how I said I really like death games and high-stake gamble games? I think reading the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga serialization when I was a kid might have triggered something in my brain. Like, Evil Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I think that is probably where my love for, like, the big gambles comes from. Because it's basically Yami Yugi going like, we are gonna play a game, and if you lose, you're gonna get fucked up. Yeah, it's the I'm going to light you on fire Yu-Gi-Oh! Where people stab hands and put scorpions in shoes, and God, I love it. There's a chainsaw killer at some point. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So like, yeah, that's I like the rest of the original manga one as well. It's just that I definitely prefer it when it wasn't just the card games and there was like a bit of variation in fucked up gamble games, basically. The card game is fun as well, but like I will say, after the first season of like the entire Yugi story outline, I haven't really read any of the sequels with the different main characters, so yeah, on those. But like, yeah, no, the anime censors are fun though. Like I did like them back in the day, but yeah, the punishment game, exactly. God, I love the punishment games. Yeah, I mean, Yuki was so merciless. Like he was kind of in a genre where he's the main character, but you're not quite sure if he's a villain or not. Yeah, Hantaro. Like Hantaro is there for childhood nostalgia. Because I can never not like Hantaro. Like I know there's a very confusing mix in there because a lot of these are like seinen, but like I love Hantaro. I can't help it. It's one of the ones I watched as a child. It's so cute. You can find a lot of it on YouTube actually. Next up, we've got Centaur no Nayami. If you like Monster Girls, read Centaur no Nayami. If you like good like world building, it has such good world building. Like it's the whole world like is like set out for like the way the Monster Girls evolved and stuff. It's amazing. Disclaimer for Centaur no Nayami. The first chapter is very ecchi. The rest of it isn't necessarily the same. So I'm just saying, like, don't let that, like, change your perspective completely. Read at least 2 chapters, is what I'm saying. and yes, the next one we've got is Frankenfran, and I love Frankenfran. I really like Frankenfran. Like, I feel it kind of falls into Monster Girls, but there's just something about fucked up medical experiments that can be really fun. I actually like horror manga, and I think it's kind of scratches that itch, like in a little bit. Frankenfran is really good. Check the warnings before you read it, is what I guess I'd say about that. Oh, and Yukiya, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Yeah, they go actually really to get an hours. I think it's because Sentinel Nayami had a one-shot to get serialized, and then it kind of goes a different direction out, like after that. There's a game with a stack of money. Yes, where it's stabbing the hand, exactly. Yeah, it's a good as hell horror comedy, exactly. Frankenfran is really good, and for those who like Frankenfran and didn't know, there's a sequel out these days, and it's been going for a while. I only found that out about that like a year ago. So if you like read the original Frankenfran and you're like, man, I wish there was more of this, there is more of it. There's like 40 chapters or something. It's been running for a while and just like nobody mentioned it, so I didn't know. So you're welcome. Go look it up. It's good. And no worries about being late to the party. We're gonna be sitting there for a while talking about all my likes. So yeah, it's extremely messed up, which I'm also like, Frankenfran is not for everybody. Check what you're getting into first, just in case. Yeah, there's a sequel, and I'm so excited about the sequel. So excited about it. Next up we have Bokurano. Bokurano. Actually, the anime and the manga are both pretty good. I prefer the manga slightly, but the anime is pretty good as well. The opening is a classic. Even if you haven't watched Bokurano, you probably know the opening song from Night the Nico Nico Doga medley. So it's also very depressing. Like I said, I read a lot of seinen manga, so like for most of the things on this list, like double check what you're getting into beforehand. It's like discovering DJO's manga still published on the same continuum. Exactly. Like the Frankenfran is like a direct sequel as well, same artist and everything. And then next up, Lucky Star. I'm starting to realize, I think this list is like in a way showing my age, but that's okay. I love Lucky Star. I was a big fan of Lucky Star back when I was president of the of the self-made anime club in my school. We learned the Lucky Star dance together, and we had a really good time with it. Speaking of boomer anime from the same era, Hellgirl. I actually have the entire collection of the manga. The manga is really great for Hellgirl as well, but the anime is very pretty as well, very unique animation style. I learned the Haru dance as well, of course. I still know that one by heart. Yeah, we are very likely to be roughly the same age. And then we've got Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, which I had to abbreviate because it's very long. It's my favorite one of the Ghost in the Shells. It's also one of the few complete box sets of anime I had in like the fancy box. And I had a really good time watching through that. Congrats on the new model. Thank you. Yeah, how come don't watch past season 2 is I actually never watched past season 1. I mostly just read the manga. By the Ghost in the Shell singer, is it? We'll get to that, but I don't know the name of any singers, so I wouldn't actually know. Next up is Ton de Boering. This one, shout outs to all the Dutch people in chat, and nobody else will have heard of it. In Dutch, this is super big. It was basically aired in the Netherlands and a couple of South American countries. It's an anime about a magical girl who turns into a pig. And it is very nostalgic for me. She has to collect, monster of the week, like flavored tasks that she needs to do to be not a pig and make her wishes come true. That one is definitely for nostalgia. Then we've got Bochi Kaibotsu. This is a very cute one for monster girl lovers. Once again, it's about a monster girl and a blind girl, and it's adorable. Yeah, it's Dutch with the pronunciation big, because otherwise the Dutch people won't recognize it. Met that little device with the bubbles, right? It's a shame that, like, to my knowledge, it's kind of been dropped like any project for finding it online, but I love it. I mean, no one will know what I'm talking about when I meant super big. Well, you know what I'm talking about. You're Dutch. When watching episodes of it, I'm glad that like more of you. Well, I did say pig because here's the funny thing. Pig is pronounced big in Dutch, so it's like big, which is very confusing to anybody who isn't Dutch. So I actually said both. But she does turn into a pig. Yes. And then we already talked about Hamtaro. Next is Read or Die. I know there's like a really long running novel for that. I have actually only watched the OVA, but the OVA is so damn good. If you just want to watch like, 3 episodes, completely solid, you're done in 90 minutes. Read or Die OVA, it's amazing. I recommend it. It's a good solid watch. It's basically like watching a movie. It's good. It's one thing on this I've watched. It's great. It's really great. Joe Mother, yes. And the next, Maojo the Oishimi, it's about a princess who loves to sleep, and I find that very relatable. Because I also love to sleep. And then Goku Shufudo, which I think, if you don't recognize the name, it's basically the way of the house husband. It's the mafia guy who becomes a house husband, and I've mostly read the manga for that. It's just really funny. I just really liked it. It's still updating. The Twitter artist still posts on Twitter once in a while. I recommend it. And then next we have Magi. Like, I don't read a lot of shonen manga, like shonen jump stuff. Like, I have read a lot of it, but not a lot of it makes it to like my top list. But I love Magi. Like, Magi is like so good. It wasn't actually a shonen jump. I forgot which magazine it was in, but like I love Magi. My favorites being Jafar and Sinbad. It's just a good manga. I really like it. I don't want to say too much about it, because if you want to read it, then you should just read it. It's like basically a take on like the 1001 Nights, Sinbad's tales, etc. I hate to run. No worries. Sleep tight. There's also a live action version. Yes, I've seen a bit of it, and it's actually really funny. Magi make me cry. Magi make everybody cry. Sinbad is the himbo. Yes, that is correct. If you like Lotus Wire, said that you might like Those Who Hunt Elf. I might have to look into that, because it doesn't ring a bell right now. And then next up we have Shiyakusho. This is a manga which is basically about the afterlife, and basically the people who work in the afterlife office and who have to, fill out the paperwork and help people move on. As you can probably tell by the themes, it deals with death and like kind of heavy topics here and there, but I think it's well written and I like it. I think it's really good. Recommend checking it out. And then we have Setsubo Sensei. Setsubo Sensei is just really funny, both the anime and the manga. I remember liking both of them, working at the office in the afterlife. Actually, fun fact about that, I believe all the afterlife workers, they're all people who died like as criminals on death row. Like all the other people can just like move on, but it means that like all of them working there are like a little bit fucked up. Forgotten most of the anime. I used to watch the episode from Harry. I do like Harry as well. It didn't make the list here because I kind of ran out of space, but Harry is always a classic. Lucky Star made it in. And then we have Love After World Domination. I don't read a lot of romance, but if you want to just read a funny romance, if you like tokusatsu, if you like, you know, the classic Power Ranger tropes, I think this might have gotten an anime as well, if I remember. I haven't watched the anime though, but the manga, it's just really funny, and I recommend it. And then next up we have Parasite. That's just one of my favorite stories in general. I haven't watched the anime, but I believe one came out a while back. The manga is excellent though. Someone says tokusatsu. Yeah, if you like tokusatsu, you might like Love After World Domination. You might also like Tokusatsu a Gogo, which isn't on this list, but is also very fun. Yeah, it did. Oh, I'm glad it's still good. Oh yeah, Kill la Kill. I liked Kill la Kill when it came out. And next up, Cells at Work. Cells at Work, both the anime and the manga are good. I also like the spin-off Cells at Work Black. I think it's a good one. Then we have Metropolis, which is a older movie, but it's one of my favorite anime movies. It's a very nostalgic one for me. And I think it is good. It's also very pretty. And then there's Yokohama Kaida Shikiko. If you like kind of relaxed anime, kind of chill, stuff like Aria, you'll probably like Yokohama Kaida Shikiko. It is basically post-apocalypse, but like in a very chill way. And it's good vibes, kind of, you know? It's very relaxing, exactly. And then we have Mushishi, which is, you know, in a way quite relaxing as well. I recommend it. The anime is pretty good for that as well. The manga is also great. Metropolis also makes me cry. Yeah, same. I love Metropolis. And then we also have Neon Genesis Evangelion, which I don't think I have to explain to anybody. Yeah, Mushishi Walks. I'm glad that so many of you like it as well. Congrats. Thank you. Big Slug time. Big Slug. I haven't seen Metropolis. I recommend it. It's a good one. And Neon Genesis Evangelion, like, I like the original series the best, but I've watched like some of the newer stuff as well, and it's mostly okay. But mostly for the original one, it's on the list here. And thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, we got the Mushishi enjoyers in chat. Yes. And then finally, Magic Knight Warriors, which is mostly there for nostalgia. Because I don't know, like Magic Knight Warriors, I think is what inspired most of my early art. I had the box set as well. I had the manga. I just, more than any other magical ghost show, and I did like Cardcaptors and Sailor Moon as well. Like I think there's just something about the outfits and the giant robots that just like did it for me much more than the other magical ghost show did. I love it. Yeah, that clamp look, exactly. Oh yeah, KO is a really fun one as well. I haven't thought of that in a while. So there were a lot more anime and manga I could add, but then I realized we ran out of space for the music section. And that is okay. Because I have a confession to make. I have said before on stream, jokingly, I don't know a single real life person. This goes double so for actors and musicians. I don't remember like any singer by name. I mostly just have songs I like instead of artists I like. I wind up, you know, I love Rio. Yeah, I know some. I'm joking when I say I don't know a single person, but like, when it comes down to it, I mostly just listen to songs obsessively. You know, like I'll find a song that like I'll listen to for like 2 weeks straight before like obsessing over another song. What about genres? Also very wide, unfortunately, which makes music sections always really hard for me to fill out. As I said though, I do like Vocaloid, but Vocaloid is also very wide because people make Vocaloid songs in all genres. Yeah, I barely remember the song names. That's the real struggle. Which is why music is always really hard for me to write about, because like I don't know, like my YouTube playlist on autoplay basically is what it comes down to. like from the top of my heart, like I do remember some folklore producers. Yes, Gucci is actually one of my favorites. But basically, like, yeah. Now the section took up so much space. It's a great band. Thank you, thank you. I love Kikoro as well. Kikoro I do remember because I love a lot of Kikoro stages. The song about like the tower is my favorite one out of Kikoro. Like Noble Rei Sume. Like, God, the video for that is so good. It's so evocative. Like I love it. I love it. I also listen to a lot of Toho remixes. You can't call me out like that. But yeah, no. I guess my general music taste falls between Vocaloids, weep shits, emo stuff I was really into during my god phase, various like edgy songs, electro swing I quite like, well, a lot of different stuff. It's really hard because I do like songs outside of the genre still, which is why I never can write about it, unfortunately. Yeah, Kiko broke out of the folklore diet. Exactly. I love when they can like manage to break past it. How could you go concepts without hearing it? Exactly. Though, like there is a lot of other stuff being faced. Your god phase ended. Technically, I don't really dress goth anymore, not since high school. Yeah, I love city pop and I don't listen to future wave a lot. There's some vaporwave that I like. City pop is great though. But yeah, so these are my basic likes. And you may notice that not a single game is included because they needed a slide of their own. So people have often asked me what my favorite games are. Like top 10 favorite games. And I tell them that is cruel and unusual punishment and you cannot make me choose. So what I did is in no particular order I made a separate slide for games only. There they come. Non-conclusive. I couldn't put all of them in, but I put a lot of them. So we were talking about how I'm a bit of a collector. I have over 1,000 physical copies of games. So across 30 different platforms. And how am I supposed to narrow down all my children into a top 3? This is insane. I cannot do that. I cannot just put it down into a top 10. There's too many games for a top 10. Yeah, I can play favorites with my games. So you're okay. I can see a couple of you are judging my newer game section. And that is because you have to understand, between school, university, being sick, after the Wii, there's kind of like this void zone where I didn't get to play games for like a lot for various reasons. And so those are all newer stuff. Doesn't have to hack games. Fiend. What is literally the first game in the PlayStation section? What is literally right there at the top? I swear to God. So you'll notice that some of them are blue, and that just means that among that section I just like them that little bit more. And when I say that, like, I sincerely intend to play through all of these on stream at some point, I am not lying. It might just take a while. Ah, yes, My Little Pony 1998. One of my first childhood. This is not a good game. Some of the games on this list are objectively not good games. And that's okay. You guys can judge me for them, but some of them I'm definitely looking at with nostalgia goggles. And that is okay. That is okay. Yeah, there will be a Space Shuttle 5-2 at some point. You have my respect with Marie. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, and I agree on Digimon World 3. My favorite character just got Coach Uniform. You may notice I have a type, and if you notice they are all purple villain types, then you are correct. Yeah, stick to my guns. I love my Kuso game. Exactly. I was very close to adding Scunny back to the forest to the list. Half jokingly, but after revisiting that recently, I don't think I can legally do that anymore. So yeah, Wadanohara, I love it. Minamimoto, you understand? Excellent, excellent. Like I show Minamimoto very like none of these are like particularly in any order. You may notice that in some spots I tried doing it alphabetically and then I gave up on that. And that's okay. We don't have to be alphabetical all the time because that's a lot of effort. No GBA. So the GBA stuff is bundled in with the Game Boy stuff. So you may notice that there are some GBA games inside the Game Boy section. It was just easier to fit in this way. Don't see any. So so you may notice that my favorite genres are adventure, action, RPG, visual novel, point-and-click, rhythm, and monster racing. You may notice that there's not a visual novels on here, and that is because I have shame. But you will notice that at the very least Tsukihime is listed because I love Tsukihime. So I am not sharing the shame with all of you. Wait till you guys get to see my shame once a year, and that is when I buy more Aerogame Fukabuku for the new year, and then the shame goes right back into the closet. You guys do not get to see the shame. those are for me, me alone. But yes, Tsukihime is there. If you haven't played Tsukihime, go play Tsukihime. The remake is coming out soon. You should play the remake too. I played it in Japanese and it's pretty good and it's pretty loyal to the original one. And I think Shell's Route is better in the new one. And also Fluff is cool. Thank you. Played Tsukihime. Yes, I have played once. Yeah, Jack Rabbit. Yes, Jack Rabbit was one of my favorite PC games of all time. I think I mentioned this before, but when I was younger, you know how Jack Rabbit actually has like multiplayer and like instant multiplayer? Not a lot of people used it. But sometimes I'd boot up the family computer and just sit for like my entire time that I was allowed to be on the internet that day. I'd open up Jack Rabbit and like sit in the multiplayer lobby hoping that somebody else would come online. And then if I got really lucky, the only other person in the world would launch Jack Rabbit 2 and play it with me, and I'd be very happy when that happens. Pokemon Pinball? Both of them! I like both of the Pokemon Pinballs. I think they're both good. What are some no good games? Crazy Frog Racing for the Game Boy. That's a bad game. I have played bad games too. I've played plenty of Kuso games in my time. Yeah, the online multiplayer was actually really impressive. It worked like super well for the time. Unfortunately, most of the time there was nobody who'd come online and play with me. My boy Redcat will play Redcat Racing in the deep time. Yeah, Pinball 2 is definitely a better game, but like I said, not necessarily all of these games are amazing, but they are games I love and like at least have a modicum of nostalgia for. Do the ones in blue mean something? Yes! The ones in blue mean out of that category, I like them just like a little bit extra. Like I love all of these games. The ones that are in blue, like those are my favorites in like that specific category. Basically is what that means. That doesn't mean I don't love the other ones because they're on the seat. That means I love them. But I love the blue ones a little bit more. For like one reason or another. Ditto is not that's that's because the characters, they're all my favorite characters. Did I ever play Shenmue? Only a very little bit of it. Unfortunately, not a lot. I got the Dreamcast pretty late. I also, you may notice Phantasy Star Online is there. I couldn't get the Dreamcast online back in the day, so I played Phantasy Star Online offline by myself for many hours, but I unfortunately did not have like an online experience still. Many years later, like shout out to FNAA and like modern servers that are online. I did not get to play Phantasy Star online back in the day, unfortunately. Which is a big shame. Which is a big shame. Like I also like out of because people have been asking me a lot, like out of my favorite RPGs, we're probably thinking, well, it's definitely Lunar Silver Star Story, and there's no competing. But Dot Hack and Star Ocean 3 come pretty close, and I really love Final Fantasy 9 as well. Those are all pretty high on the list. Just 2 servers were usually fully packed, yeah. But after a while, people stopped going on them, and I still wanted to play more Jazz 2. And unfortunately, not that many people were playing when I was still playing years later. Because here's the thing, you may notice that the PC section is a little bit smaller, and that is in part because we didn't have a very good PC. We just had the family PC, so there were like a lot of PC games I didn't get to play. Like, of course, we had a lot of DOS games, and we had floppy games, and we had some CD-ROMs, mostly educational games. But I mostly played stuff on console and handheld for a long time. Yeah, Bugs Life on Nintendo 64. I think a lot of the people played that one on the PlayStation instead, but no, I had Nintendo 64 version. With the Working Designs translation. I forget which translation it was. I only played 2 Lunars. The one on the PlayStation, and then the one on the GBA. And those are the 2 that I finished. Like, floppy game list. I mean, I did take a picture of like the floppies at some point. That was ages ago, but I did show some of them off on stream. My mom still has all of them, which I think is pretty great. Yeah, Mario Tennis over golf. I like Mario Tennis just a little bit more. Like, I think, you know, you may disagree with some of them, but I like to think that, like, I like some pretty good games. Some of them are listed as series, like I like the Mega Man Battle Network series in general, as I think a lot of people know. I played all 6 of them on stream. My favorite among those are probably 3 and 6. Like 2 a lot as well, story-wise. But yeah. Also, Rayman 2 was the first Rayman game I had for Nintendo 64 and PlayStation 2. Yeah, no, I had the Rayman game on the PlayStation, the first one. I also had Rayman Teaches French on the PC, and that game is brutally hard. And I did really bad in it. You have A+ days? Thank you. I think, honestly, my most controversial opinion is probably that I like Banjo-Tooie a little bit more than Banjo-Kazooie. Please don't hurt me. I know this is an unpopular opinion. I stand by the fact that it's usually just the one you played first, and I played Tooie before I played Kazooie when I was a kid. So that's why. Don't hurt me. Have a great rest of debut. Go have a good rest of the day. Thank you for going. I'm the reverse of that. Exactly. It's whatever you enjoy doing. I don't mind if you guys like Kazooie more, but don't kill me, please. Other things I guess like to note is that like out of the Mega Man classics, my favorites are 2 and 4. I still haven't played 9, 10, 11 yet. We'll get there. We'll finish them all off. Do you like Kingdom Hearts as a series? Specifically the first one, actually. I do like the second one, but I like the first one more. Which I do think the second one generally has better combat and storyline. The first one is just... It hits my nostalgia really bad. My favorite is 3, the one that was never released. Nice new model. Thank you. Yeah, it's a very specific vibe. Exactly. And then also, fun fact, among my Pokemon, like my entire game collection, I also have every single Pokemon mini. That's just a small little thing I like collection. I have 3 different colors, and I have all the games. There's not a lot of games that released on them, but I do have all of them. And yeah, never played Kingdom Hearts, but maybe I should. Yeah, I recommend it. I think you'd enjoy it. We have more favorites, it's okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I know that my Banjo opinions are like my least popular opinions, and I know a couple of you were fighting me over what I put in newer stuff. Newer stuff is everything from the Wii and DS onwards. The PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 are still pretty new. That's why Viva Pinata is under newer stuff, and you can don't crush my dreams like this. I Viva Pinata is still pretty new. Okay, okay. Really, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Awesome model, I love you. Thank you. Yeah, this is the list. The Wii is nearly 18 years old. I'm not listening. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And oh my god, wait, 12 months? Holy shit, thank you so much. Wii Factory 3 is a retro. No, it's on the DS, and the DS can be retro yet, because that's what turned me into dust. You see, you don't want me to turn into dust, do you? you wouldn't miss that, want that, right? Yeah, the Mad Meat strikes again. Yes. I love to play my favorite newer game, 2002's Jet Set Radio. The Xbox is still pretty new. the Xbox is still pretty new. The DS didn't come out only almost 30 years ago. You cannot hurt me like this. And that's why that's under newer stuff, and not in its own category. It's liquid copium. Well, at least I can be. No, I am not coughing. It's definitely still a new game. 2004, huh? Yes, it's 20 years old next year. That's fucked up. That's illegal. Like, I'm gonna turn into dust. We're gonna go to the next slides. We're gonna go to the next slides. Those eyes are crazy. Yeah, that's the first time I'm showing off the model. It's cool, right? Yeah, I love Elite Agents. Yeah, I'll let you guys take just a slightly longer look if you want to. Like I said, most of these I want to play on stream eventually in due time. Because I love all of them. All of these games I'm very fond of, and I will find a way, one way or another. Which brings us to the spreadsheet. So, some of you know about the spreadsheet. I do like the Owen dance as well. So, what can you expect from my stream plans on my stream? You can. When are we gonna have a Jazz Jack Rabbit 2 tournament? That would unironically actually be pretty fun. I might look into that. So, what can you mostly expect from me? Mostly games. Once in a while, art. Can I see the full model? Yeah. I'll zoom out a little bit. Oh. 1 second. Oh. Gonna zoom out a bit further. There we go. I'll show off the full model as we look at the spreadsheet. Put Sly Cooper in PS1 instead of PS Steel. I fucked up. It's a lot of games. I may fuck up a little bit here and there. So yeah, what else may you see on my stream? Art, not a lot, but sometimes I do art once in a while. Once in a while, I might go to a themed cafe because I live in the oceans under Tokyo Bay near Japan, so I can go on land once in a while and get myself, some sweet Vocaloid, terrible tasting food. But I can at least take the pictures. You know, artist's code for putting pants on giant. That's two of you said it at the same time. Yes, artist stream basically means I Photoshop like jeans on Gundams. That is essentially what we do when we do art around here. Yeah, so I'll take you to the museum sometimes. Exactly. Very rarely we might have karaoke because I am not the greatest singer and I'm very shy, so I need to recover for several months between any karaoke stream. And you might get bad jokes at least once in a while, because I, being old, really like Oyaji gags. I'm very sorry. I'm glad you guys like the karaoke though. You guys also might get a PowerPoint once in a while, as you guys might remember if you were there for Mega Man Battle Network when I got really obsessed with finding out which daimyo was portrayed in a specific statue, because I said it was probably Date Masamune. But what if I was wrong on the internet? So then I spent 3 hours researching various statues that might have been in the fictional area of Battle Network, and I wound up looking up the temple, which I thought might be in Osaka, but it could have been in Kyoto or maybe in Nagoya as well. So, you know, once in a while I'll do a PowerPoint if I get vaguely obsessed with something. Good night, sleep well if you're going to bed. And maybe other stuff if I have time to plan them. Because like I said, one of the things I'd love to do is teach you guys how to make your own little Seabum plushie one day. Because I like I like sewing, and like just a little sea bunny plushie wouldn't be too hard, and maybe we can make one together one day. There are many things I'd love to do, but I need to have time to plan and do them. And unfortunately, my Sea Bunny ambassador position is a full-time job, and which leaves me with like fairly little stream prep time. But I like doing stuff when I can. Thank you for the follow. You don't have to know anything about sewing, because it's actually a lot easier than you think, and you can actually also use hot glue if you want to be lazy most of the time. And now I think it is time for you to take a brief look at the spreadsheet of games. Remember, there's a very important note on screen. Everybody, please say it with me. You will not judge Joel for her spreadsheet of games. Because some of you would ask me, Joel, what games are you planning to play? And I'm like, well, a lot of them. And they're like, well, do you have a list so I know what not to recommend? And I'm like, I don't have a list. And they're like, well, can you write it down? And I'm like, okay. And so there's roughly 500 games, I think, at the moment. So yeah, thank you all for vowing you will not be judging me for the spreadsheet of games. So if you want an inconclusive list of games that I would like to play eventually on stream, some of them being suggested by you guys, about 80% being put on by me, also include basically everything you saw on the other screen earlier, then this is the spreadsheet. And I will even put the link in chat. So if you want to have like a slow browse through the spreadsheet of shame, you are free to do so. You may notice it is actually sorted by category. Oh my god, I see all of you flowing in. You know, between arcade, Dreamcast, DS games, GameCube games, Game Boy games, GBA, MS-DOS, PC, Nintendo 64, NES, SNES, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PSP Vita, Steam, Modern PC, Sega Saturn. Oh, hold on. Sega Saturn, Switch, Wii U, Xbox, and other. So that is at least some of the games I plan to play on stream. Once again, it's an inconclusive list, and some of the games might be on there twice, and some of them might be in the wrong category. There's a lot of them, and I did this by myself. But yeah, no, I do like Metabots. It's one of the games I really liked. It is pinned in the game suggestions, that is true. I might also just play games that are not on the spreadsheet, because I am an unpredictable sea bunny, and I like a lot of games, and it's hard to list every game I like from the top of my head. So if you are at all curious about what games I might play on stream in due time, some of these were suggested by you. A lot of them were put in there by me. I might have misspelled a lot of them. I think Luigi was misspelled as Lugia for a while there. On Spice how many you played? No, Monster Rancher? I think Monster Rancher is in there. The problem is it's like sorted by different sheets. Let me search Monster Rancher. Can I search in Monster all sheets? Huh. Well, there's what I'm saying. Like, not all games I want to play are on there. Because Monster Rancher is actually a game I'd love to play. but I might have forgotten it. Oh, if you click it, it'll find search for the other sheets. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I plan to go through all the Metal Gears at some point. I want to do probably the MSX ones first, and then we'll go through it. Yeah, it's probably easy to list the games I don't like. Exactly. The problem with having played a lot of games and wanting to show off a lot of games that I like is that there's a lot of them, and I work full time, and I only have so many hours a week. Dewey is missing. There's probably a bunch missing, unfortunately. Can't wait for me to play every game. Exactly. So yeah, no, I do want to get to Zelda CDA eventually. It's such a mess. I'm looking forward to that when the day comes. But yeah, so that is my spreadsheet of shame. I'm glad you guys all like it. Like I said, I told you guys, you're not allowed to judge it. Lifeline I'm nervous about because I have an accent on the best of days. And I know people who don't have an accent who struggle playing Lifeline. But a lot of people want to see me try it. So Viva Pinata is listed twice right next to it. That's the kind of quality you can expect from my spreadsheets. That's just how badly I want to play Viva Pinata. Yeah, Drop got through, but Drop has much less of an accent than I do. It's busted for everyone. That's fair. What accent? I have a strong Sea Bunny accent, unfortunately. Can also try the Japanese version. Really? I mean, I guess, but the thing is, I also have an accent in Japanese. And thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, no, there's probably a couple that are... No, Wario Land is in there. I'm pretty sure Wario Land is in there. Why is Psychonauts on GameCube? Psychonauts should be on the PlayStation 2. I'm sorry. I need to fix the spreadsheet. I made that when I was very tired and sleepy. Yeah, no, on the PlayStation 2. I played Psychonauts for the first time on PlayStation 2, and I have the copy. I brought it with me to Japan. I played it on the PC, and the PC port had some bugs that I don't really like. I think it's technically easier. I think that's Thrill. But I'm just gonna play it on the PlayStation 2. I will suffer through the circus level the way we did in the old times. Don't you have kneecaps? No, those are not kneecaps. Those are muscle deposits. Yeah, those are muscle deposits. Judging how many games are missing, they'll be added down the line. And, you know, they'll at the very least be added retrospectively whenever I play them on stream if they weren't on the list already. Yeah. You have it on the PS4? I didn't know it had a PS4 port. I guess it did get reported to a lot of different stuff. Anyway, Psychonauts 2. I actually haven't played Psychonauts 2. I love Psychonauts. It's like one of my favorite PlayStation games. It's really good. If you haven't played Psychonauts, I recommend it. I grow muscles? No, I have muscles. Damn it. Yeah, Nipas are cartilage anyway. Yeah, and cartilage, as we all know, are fake bones. So they don't count. It's so good. I've heard that it's like very in line with the original. So I think I'd like it. Maybe when we play Psychonauts 1 on stream, we'll follow it up with Psychonauts 2. I'd really liked it. Okay. So, those are my stream plans. But next up, we have my goals, which are slightly different from my stream plans. It's like what kind of stuff I want to achieve on stream. I do want to play Sound of Enders. Like I said, the spreadsheet is unfortunately very incomplete because it's hard to remember every single game I want to play. So, my first, most important goal is play a lot of games. I'm already achieving this, so this is a really easy one. You know, sometimes they say you need to like set some small goals that are like really easy to reach, so you feel better about yourself when you hit them. I am not trying anyone. I don't know what you're talking about. That bunny wanted to go flying. Maybe my biggest goal as a VTuber is to one day play a game with myself in it. Even if I have to make it myself. Like, maybe it sounds a little bit silly, but as somebody whose main passion and obsession since 6-year-old has always been games, my biggest dream is play Joru game. That is basically my biggest dream to ever ever do. So that is my second goal. Um, yeah, could be an RPG, could be a dating sim, could be a platformer, just anything. I'd really like to do one at some point. Then another goal that I've talked about on stream a bit, I want to create a WOTS. For people who don't know, WOTS are like basically like custom like Doom things. And I think it would be fun to figure it out. We've been having Doom Sundays lately, and maybe I want to make one myself. I need to figure out what the easiest one is to edit with, because I'd also like to edit in like custom sound effects and stuff. And maybe we'll like, I want to make like underwater sea palace or something inside of what. I think that would be really fun. So one day we might have like Doom Engine stream or something, and we'll see. That's like another goal for me to figure out at some point. Yeah, I'm very not chibi today. Nice new model. Thank you. Then at some point not a Doom mod where you kill my citizens. It's a Doom mod where we protect the Sea Bunny Kingdom from invading demons. Come on. I would never let my citizens be in danger. And then I also want to gather the courage to run a TTRPG on stream at some point. I talked a little bit about this earlier. I like a lot of systems. I like Ars Magica, but that might be a little bit intimidating to run on stream, especially because not many people know it. But maybe just like an easier system. And we'll have like, I kind of want to play TTRPG with chat, and we'll figure out maybe something where you guys can act as like characters and vote, and I'll be your GM. I just think that would be really fun if it comes down to it. So that's another goal. I also want to try to speedrun at some point. I don't know what yet. But we'll see when I get there. I also want to get better at singing. I know I'm not very good at it, but I'm actually gonna take singing lessons starting in January. So maybe one day I'll be decent at it, and I want to like maybe put out covers, because I think it's really cool when VTubers put out the song covers, and I have done it before and I have tried that before, but like I know that at the moment the people mixing for me kind of have to tune me like a Vocaloid. So I'd like to make their job easier, you know? And like maybe put a good cover out that doesn't have to be tuned as hard. So yeah, I'm going to Rise going full time on the list. I wish I could go full time, but I unfortunately need my job as a very important Sea Bunny at Fester. I don't want to be a Vocaloid. I'd love to be a Vocaloid, but I'd also like to be able to sing better, just in general. I also one day, big goal, want to get a plushie. Plushies are kind of expensive, so that is still a far off goal. But you know, I also told you guys that maybe we'll do a plushie making stream together. So even if we can't have a proper plushie, I'll teach you guys how to make a Seaburn plushie, and that will be kind of like a little consolation prize. Yeah, like a Fumo, exactly. Like a really cute Fumo or something. Yeah, but for the time being, it might wind up being a DIY kind of situation. Seems like a lot of goals. Why not aim for half of these? I am ambitious. I am a sea bunny full of power and full of strength, and I want to achieve many things. It's not even enough goals. I need more of them. I also want to get a mech pilot outfit. Just because I think they're cool. And I don't know for sure yet because I know that like a lot of you are probably thinking like a jumpsuit, but I actually really like the Gundam pilot outfits, so maybe one of those in those style, like the kind of military looking ones. But we'll see. Like the bodysuits are fun too. Wait, what's that about a bone tower? Don't worry about the bone tower. That's in secrets. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Any plan for Arsette Duo Fairmore? Yes, I do want to play that. That's the one that's coming out soon, right? What games do you need to beat from childhood? A lot of them. So like beat games I couldn't beat as a kid. Most of them. I was bad at games when I was a child. Like I think the games I actually like didn't beat outnumbered the ones I managed to beat by a lot, and I've already managed to beat a bunch of games I couldn't beat as a kid. Like, well, basically most of the Nintendo 64 games we've been playing on stream, as well as a lot of the Game Boy ones. And being able to see them all the way to the end makes me really happy. Yeah, and like the Smurf Game Boy game. Exactly. And also, this goal isn't on the list, but actually one of my big goals is, well, it's like smaller on the list. It's to inspire you all to check out the games that I love. And I know some of you already do, and it makes me really happy because sometimes I play games that you guys don't know, and if you guys like them, then that makes me happy too. And I know some of you wind up playing the games I play, and then you wind up enjoying them as well, and then I am happy too because you guys like the same games I like. So that is actually it's small on the slide, but it's actually one of my biggest goals in gaming. Yeah, sharing the list was the first step, exactly. You guys are free to screen cap my favorite games list as well, because I will recommend all of those. Yes, even the My Little Pony one. with my full heart behind it. So I hope you guys might enjoy those too. So next up, we've got you! That's right, this is you! This is your slides! This is all of you guys! Look at you, you're so cute! That's you! That's all of you, yes! Oh, you're so squishy! I love you guys. Look at you. You all get free lodging at the Underwater Palace. You all get to stay for free. And the nice thing is, you are all very squishy and you can sprout limbs at will. You can, you know, add extra legs or arms or extra ass if you want to. Yeah, why did you get this pic of me? I'm sorry, I've been taking like sneaky paparazzi shots of all of you. Once again, this pixel art was by Artu Saga. It's really cute, and that's pixel art of you. And yeah, you guys get free lodging or free loading, however you want to hide it. But you guys are kind of shapeshifter-y, so you can kind of look however you like, as long as you're like a squishy little guy. You know, I'm sorry for doxing all of you, but you guys just look so cute. I just had to show off the pictures. And I think a lot of you, this concept art was all made by me. Like, aside from the pixel art, all the little doodles are by me. This is you. This is me going to, you know, Bun Sports Day when you guys were playing baseball and Limbo. You know? So, you are the buns. And you collect bones for me. And I think you look adorable. You can like you know, wear little hats. You can all of you can get like one free backpack. Just kind of like the guys holding over there. It can like, you know, just like a little snail. What about the C1 Chow? You kind of could evolve like a Chow. Exactly. Where'd you get the far right photo? Oh, that was that was a secret photo. Squish for de-stressing. Look, my head is more chubbier. Yeah, you're very unique. Exactly. All of you are. I can tell all of you apart. Don't worry. You can customize them just the way you want them. But yeah, this is you guys. You guys look so good. Then next up, I forgot this was the next slide. Surprise! I have my first merch. I completely forgot this was the slide that was coming up. Yeah. You can go to the ta-da! I was keeping this a secret. If you want, you can go get yourself keychains, lanyards, stickers, standees, wink bottle, t-shirts, merch jump scare. You got shirts on it. I'll actually go to the website real quick myself. Ta-da! You can also get it in the bundle for a small discount. There's a bundle where you get both shirts. There's a bundle where you get only one shirt. And there's basically all kinds of merch. If you already bought the circus standee, you will get the extra shipping refunded later on. I mean, it was a surprise for me because I forgot this slide was in here. Yeah, don't spend money you don't have, okay, though, guys. Like, I'm really happy if you guys are interested in any of this, but don't spend more than you are able to, okay? So yeah, this is the big merch, and like, look, this is the water bottle. A big quick disclaimer on the water bottle. It's about 1 liter. It will take longer to make than the rest. So if you want a full set, but you want everything else to ship sooner, and like get it within a few months, because this one will take longer, you can use the shipping add-on, and then it will be shipped separately. Basically what I'm saying is that the piss bottle will take longer to ship out. That said, I am not handling the shipping. It is being shipped from Canada by Kitten. She's very sweet. She's doing all of this on my behalf. If you have questions about shipping or anything like that, please go to her about it. Shirts will not be sold in the form of crop tops, but you can cut those off yourself if you want to. Get some scissors, put them to it. One day we might get a Joe plush top. I mean, if this one goes very well, then, you know, the plush might be reality. Yeah, we've got the film wants to go move. Exactly. Yeah, we've got the stickers. Ta-da! These are very cute. They were made by Boo. I'm not sure if Boo is in the chat today. I think they're adorable, and it also has my chibi outfit in it. For I know there's some chibi lovers in there, so if you like those, then the chibi sheets. I'm very excited. This is my first merch drop, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Basically, I've got physical copies of all of them, so I've tested them. The water bottle does well. It's like doesn't rub off when going into the washing machine. And the keychains, they look really cute. I am very excited about it. And if you want my secret to stickers, is like slap that stuff on like a magnet sheet, and then they're reusable, and you can put them on the fridge. Lanyard order, thank you. So yeah, that is the merch. Surprise. Yeah, don't put it into the washing machine. The dishwasher. Yeah, no, the dishwasher is better. I'm sorry. I got mixed up on them. I did play Splatoon. I played it on stream, but there's no VODs of it. I think. No, I think the VODs are lost. I'm afraid. Yeah, there's if you want to ask questions to Kitten Bomb, in the bottom right corner of the website, there's like a little speech bottle, and you can send them there, and they'll go to her, and she'll help. She might be asleep right now because she is in Canada, and it is like an awkward time at the moment. Is everything on here microwave friendly? That's a question you should be asking Kitten. It's 7 a.m. Yeah, she might not be awake yet. Howdy, love the new model. Thank you. And then next up, we have my mama. Speaking of the model, Moshi did the art and Shirlo did the rigging, and I think they did a really good job. Let's say thank you to both Mama Moshi and Mama Shirlo. I think they did excellent. Can I eat the Seabon keychain? It will kill you. It will kill you just like me. Am I microwave friendly? No. Yeah, I'm Echo's full model sister actually. We have the same two mamas for both the art and the rigging. Yes. They did a great job. And speaking of credits, we got some more of them. Whoa! Look at all of them. Basically, the debut slides were created by Uncreated Logos. Lotus, the logo by Lime Dio, the room background by Art Nelio, opening screen by Nico Okai, and the BGM by Virios Official, ending screen by Psyop. And underneath we have the various art I have used throughout my slides. Yes, the BRB screen is one you guys don't get to see very often. And I figured because like, depending on when you join my stream, well, you don't see the opening or the ending or the BRB. So I thought I'd just, show them off really quick because, some of you, like especially the BRB one, doesn't come up very often. So we're just gonna do a little walk around the various screens. Here is the startup screen. I think a lot of you have seen this one before. We have the Sea Bunny song, and there's little fishies in the back, and I think it's very cute. There's a really big Joru snake in the basket, the Longuna. And then we also have BRB screen. Ta-da! You don't get to see this film very often, but it's very cute. But if I don't leave for very long, I usually take out the like scunny BRB and give instead. So this is a rare one. You basically never wind up seeing this, but I think it is very lovely. And then we of course have the ending screen. Don't go away yet. I'm not ending yet. We're not done. But this is the ending screen coming up. Ta-da! And I love this one too. I think it's really, really cute. You'll see it again. And no, stream's not over. Don't go. Don't go. I'm going back to the bedroom. I'm going back to the bedroom. So yeah, these are the various different credits that are relevant, at least for today's stream. I will note that if it's not listed, it was probably me. Like the little pixel arts around the bottom of the screen, that pixel art is by me. The emotes, all the emotes except for Joe Blob were made by me. So if you're curious about those, that is mostly me. It's not over. Stop talking about weights. We're not done yet. Because there's one very, very important thing we haven't done yet. Now settle in, everybody sit down. Because there's one big question you might be asking yourself right now, especially if you're new. And it is, why should you give me your bones? I think a lot of you aren't quite sure yet. And this is a big question, and I need to make sure that all of you, by the end of this, are convinced. So, everybody, sit back down, we're not going anywhere. Why should you give me your bones? I'm glad you asked. It's because your bones are killing you. Now, please, this is gonna be a very medical, educational, scientifically researched presentation. And I know this is very scary because I don't want to alarm you guys, but right now, just a few days before Halloween, there is a skeleton inside of you. Right now, there's a skeleton inside of you. And I can take it out before it hatches. You don't want to let the skeleton hatch. It's gonna be real bad. I will free you, if need be. But I know, some of you might need a little bit more convincing. I know, it's so scary. It's a spooky, scary skeleton, and I will set you free. If that hasn't convinced you yet, like I know some of you might be saying, but no, Joel, I need my bones. This is wrong. First of all, I think it's very important for us to look at what bones are. Now, the Oxford Dictionary defines bones as a miserable pile of hard fibrous tissue making up the skeleton in humans and other vertebrates. It's kind of fucked up that they put it like that, but trust me, that's actually how they say it in the dictionary. Like, they literally say it's a miserable pile of hard fibrous tissue. You know what's another miserable pile of hard fibrous tissue? Concrete when it dries. Like, doctors out here want you to believe that if I poured like concrete into your body, it would be a bone. Kind of fucked up, isn't it? Yeah, so who are you to believe them? The real question here is, why have bones? Now, doctors, they want you to believe they are for protection, muscle attachment, body movement. Guys, listen to me. You think you need your bones to move? You know what moves? Jellyfish. Jellyfish move so much. And do jellyfish have bones? No. No. Jellyfish don't have bones at all. Jellyfish don't move on land. You know what moves on land? Me. I don't have bones. So what are doctors hiding? What are they trying to tell you? Well, I have something to tell you. Doctors are lying. All the doctors you've talked to, they are not telling you the truth. If a doctor is telling you you need bones, you have been lied to. You have been a victim of big bone. Don't let them get to you. I'm telling you, it is not too late yet. I can remedy this for you. If you let me, we can make it so that you don't end up like this. Please look at this picture. Does this look healthy to you? If this is you in 5 years, that's pretty fucked up. You have to ask yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Reflect. And then give me all of your bones. Because we can still save you. You know, a doctor a day is supposed to keep an apple a day is supposed to keep the doctor away. But look at where this guy ended up. Fucked up. Fucked up. Okay? So, don't worry. Don't worry. I know some of you aren't convinced yet. But let's look at some prime examples of a person with bones. On the left here we have typical skeleton. Look at him. Sad. A loser. Literally about to cry. You know this skeleton? Know what he sounds like? Sounds of two bones rubbing together. Creaky, sad noises. Pathetic. There's a loser inside of you right now, and I will take it out. Because you see here, right here in the middle, that is somebody who has gone through bone removal surgery. That is someone who is living his life. He is wet. He is wearing sunglasses. He's got a cool hat. If he wanted to, he could be the limbo champion. Could slip right through any crack under the door. You won't get arthritis if you don't have bones. Exactly. He is so cool. Don't you wish you were that guy? Exactly. Trust me. I'm a doctor. The only doctor you can trust. Now, you might be wondering, I'm not convinced. I just want to tell you, I'm literally boneless. And I'm doing great. Wouldn't you want to be just like me? Just as boneless? Exactly, exactly. You guys wish you were as well as this guy. Now there we go. Now, I know that that might not be enough, but we have to look at the data, the evidence, the scientific stats, the differences between a boned creature and a boneless creature. Now, on the left, we see typical boned creatures. We have a couple of pictures, and look at them. They're in pain. They're crying. They are miserable. It is actually really funny how every one of these things comes down to 7.7%, but that's just the mystery of the human body. Now, if we're going through the boned creature paragraph, we see that in the average human body with a skeleton, exactly, every time you stand up you hear something crash, Hinagiku, that's because you have too many bones. Boned creatures on average have broken bones, osteoporosis, bonitis, full of sadness. I have heard that boned creatures live in a society. They also are often calcium deficient, have fractures, broken hips, mortality. I heard people with bones lose at video games more often. Also, those bones, just unnecessary. They're just hanging in there. They're not doing anything to have you, like help you. They are creaky. They make bad noises. Now, oh, Ultima, thank you for the sub. Thank you so much. Now, on the side of the bonus creature, by comparison, we see some of the best creatures around. We have cephalopods, sea slugs, mantis shrimp, jellyfish. They are flexible. They are bouncy. They are moving. They can jump. Nothing hurts them. They are invincible. Anything you throw at them just goes right off. Most of the time, immortal. Didn't hear it from me, but quite likely, actually. They are fast. They are free. They are squishy. They can slip through any gap. Have you seen an octopus? Just goes right into any place it wants to go. You could be so free. All your restraints, throw them away. They are cuter. They are able to breathe underwater. Like, I mean, look at our examples. The examples don't lie. They are good at video games. I'm telling you, if you get your bones removed, you will win at least 70% times more often than you did with your bones. They are simply better. They are 7.7% of the body is 50% cooler. They also have superpowers. Don't you want superpowers? I'm just saying. And you can't make that happen when you still have bones. Also, oh, we went a bit too fast. Also, immortality. Maybe. I need my glasses to look more important. Hold on. Glasses go back on. 1 second. Oh. Immortality. Maybe. I am immortal. All the creatures you know of that are immortal, do they have bones? Not a single immortal creature has bones. Jellyfish technically can live forever. If nothing goes out and kill them, they'll just keep living. That could be you. Is it a coincidence that those that live forever have no bones? Don't think so. Cockroaches don't have bones. Insects don't have skeletons. And yes, this is also a little peek at my true form. My true immortal eldritch being form. So I'm just saying, do you want to be better than you are now? Now, I know some of you might still not be convinced, and you might be wondering, is bonelessness right for me? Yes, I'm a doctor. All bone removal is done free of cost for charitable reasons. Do not worry about where the bones goes because there's literally no downsides to this operation. Bone utilization may include additions to bone throne, the dungeon, the construction of the landslide pass, the bone towers, little snacks, toys for buns, and other charitable causes. Thank you. And I hope that will be enough to convince all the doubters to be giving me their bones. Okay. Thank you for coming for my very scientific presentation. How I'd like to be able to do is no practice at all, actually. Going straight in, because I have given this spiel to all of you so many times, I'm just putting a presentation to it. Don't make salad now. Thank you, Neg. I'm glad to see this kind of spirits. When do we get the free foods? You get free foods with every bone donation. You get like your cookies, your free choice of hot drink. Don't worry, it's completely painless. And I guess this is a good time to be introducing. A lot of you have already seen it. I can do the bone removal, but of course we have very, very qualified staff on hand to do it as well. Hello, paging Dr. Slug. Dr. Slug, can you come in? Ah, yes. There he is. There's Dr. Slug. Dr. Slug is the best in his field if you want Dr. Slug to do your deboning. Dr. Slug is always on call. This is free of charge, complete charity. I am just here to help you feel better without your bones. Okay? If you want, you can just go over to Dr. Slug, tell him you want to make an appointment. We can get this sorted. Yeah, you can get candy as well for attending. Exactly. There's Dr. Slug. That's the Dr. Slug. It was really hard to book him for my debut. But I'm really glad I managed to get him tonight. Exactly. Now, there is still an important part we haven't done yet tonight, and that is, of course, the exploitable green screen moment. I hope you guys like my PowerPoint skills. I thought it would be funny if I put up a green screen, and if any of you guys want to make clips or GIFs and then exploit them in funny fashions or videos. This is your moment. So I'm just gonna pull this up real quick. 1 second. Where is it? There we go. And here's our green screen. Yeah, putting the power in PowerPoint. There we go. Don't want to make games even with one operation. Not worth it. That is fair. Let me get right in the middle here. That's blue. The thing is, if it's an actual green screen, my eyes will disappear. So it's actually a blue screen, so it will make the editing easier. On account of me having green eyes. Hopefully, I hope this color will work. I was considering pink as well, but I have like red in my eyes, so I thought maybe that wouldn't work. It does burn a little, I'm afraid, but hopefully that will. Yellow screen will not work. I'm full of yellow. I cannot do the Aigao face. That's impossible. But yes, so I will just do some little wiggles. I will, do the various faces. No, widescreen. Widescreen will definitely not work. I think the blue will work better for the chroma key. Let me actually get a little bit closer. Technically, you can chroma key any color as long as it's not present anywhere else. That's true. That's true. I think this should work pretty well. Brown screen will also not work very well for my model. Can do the burning pink screen? I could, but I didn't want to hurt you guys too much. Because I know the burning pink is like really rough on the eyes. And also I do have like, you know, red in the eyes, so let me do a little bit of the body. Ta-da! Oh, I'll show you guys the diddle face 1 second after we do the zoom up and down. There we go, there we go. Little dancey dance with the hips. Okay, okay. Let me get close for the expressions. Oh, and I'll do them with and without glasses. No. Joe shoot valve. That sounds like really expensive stuff to make, unfortunately. I might consider doing like a drop for the jacket at some point, because that's a lot more doable if anybody wants to buy the jacket. Shoes, I'm not sure if that's even possible unless you have like big merch collections. Okay, now this is the one I know all of you want, so let's go big ditto screen for a second. Full ditto zoom out. Here we go. Here we go. It's less of a short skirt and more of a long belt. My shirt is perfectly normal. The shirt is perfectly normal. Don't worry about the shirt. This is the one. This is the one I know. I know all of you wanted. This is the the ditto walk around. I mean, I can make my glasses red if we ever want the red glasses to come back. It's not possible to get an upskirt. Don't worry about that. Choke on that tail so bad. Don't bite my tail. And then we have the sparkle. Da 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 da. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. Ah. Oh. Oh. Okay, and then I'll take my glasses off as well, so we get one without the glasses. Yeah. Oh. Just goes from grammar to layer and chat turns feral. Basically, I want to make pancakes with that tail. Don't. Unless you mean you want me to smack the pancake batter like plop 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 plop. In that case, that's okay. I will help you flatten out the pancake batter with my tail. That is acceptable. Oh, hold on. Aww. Grr. My pupils are like trying to hypnotize you. Hold on. Look deep into my eyes. Looks awesome. Thank you. Hold on. I'll zoom in a bit closer with the smug face. Yeah. I hope I figured like if anybody wants to get like good screenshots or meme material out of this would be the way to go. There we go. Blush. Did they get without the glasses? Don't worry, we'll get there. We'll get there without the glasses. Too cute? No, don't leave me. No. Will the spot stay? Yes, the bot will stay around. I will also archive it on the YouTube and all of that. And here we go, ditto face. I know this is the one all of you like the best. Ditto face without the glasses. I'll even do the full zoom out again for it. No, chipmunk teeth is like bunny teeth. Because I'm a sea bunny. Hope you're ready for this. That's okay. I'm old. I've been on the internet for a long time. So creepy. How can you not love Ditto? How can you not love Ditto? Exactly. It's kind of like mob face, you know, like the one character in the background of a manga that the author didn't like bother drawing because it's like in the background shot and it's not a main character. Kind of gives me that vibe as well. And let's go back to the stars. Yeah. Oh. You're not catching me. I am uncatchable. You need at least a master ball. There we go. And we've got the background. Exactly. Blue screen of that. No. We're doing a meow, you guys. Okay. I'll give you guys a meow. Wait, I'll do it with a smug face. There we go. How is that for new and improved meow? That hits different, doesn't it? Let me headband. I will try to actually get a headband redeem in due time. How about an Ara Ara? Do you guys really want one from me? Because I don't really have the voice for Ara Ara. Swogy. I literally cannot stick my tongue out, so you're not getting that. Yes? Okay, I'll try an Ara. I don't have like a sexy mommy voice or anything though. Hold on. Oh, this... Hold on, I'm getting really embarrassed. One second. I need to work up the courage for this one. Okay, hold on. Well, we'll go smug for this. Ara. That's the only Ara you're getting out of me. That's the only Ara you guys get from me ever. There will never be another one. That's the one. Treasure it forever. Can I do it again? No. I am already blushing enough. I cannot do more than that. That is the maximum Ara that I can go for the rest of my life. Thank you for the resub, Moj. Thank you. Of course, Fox is so damn fast. Okay, makes it sound I'm being flattened. That's how I feel like when I get embarrassed. But yeah, this and that is of course that is our exploitable green screen moments. We did it. Can we get a yeah? Yeah, that's it. Like that? Something like that. I think. Well, oh my god, thank you, Pee-wee. Thank you so much. Holy shit, you're too sweet. Thank you. I'm gonna. I am dying. Thank you very much. Imagine my evil laugh. Do you guys want me to do my evil laugh with the new model? I have been giggling enough, so I'm not sure if I can go like deep enough in my chest right now. But I can attempt it. Hold on. I'll put smug back on because it only feels appropriate. Somebody give me like an evil line. For the evil line, I need like, an evil one-in, like something, hold on. No, Mr. Bonds. I expect you to die. Like that? So something like that is the best I can do at the moment. Close enough. It's pretty. It's a hack. Like I know. Savage, thank you for the sub. That's good actually. You're settling kids. Evil laughs are actually my favorite. I really like when they come up in dialogue. that is the lowest one I can go, but I I actually am a bit too out of breath for more. I was gonna do like some more of them, but I'm a bit out of breath right now. It's one of my few rare skills outside of meowing at you guys. Yeah, exactly. You may know everything I'm going to do, but I won't help you because I know everything you're going to do. Strange, isn't it? The world will kneel before me, or it will burn. That's the witch girl one. Ira, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Those are the evil laughs. They are for you. Could only evil giggle. Like that. Lovely new model. Thank you. I think we can go back. We got a good amount of exploitable blue screen moments over here. Can you read one more line? Okay, one more. I'll read one more evil villain line. Go on. Because I do like them. They are my favorites. I doubt I'm better than like professional VAs. I'd love to do VA work at some point. I kind of did, but like not for anything fun. So I want to do it for like something more interesting at some point. I am a monument to all of your sins. Oh, that one wasn't as good. I'm running out of breath. I might be at my end of my evil laughter for right now. But yeah. I'm gonna take the blue screen away because we have one more slide left. We are coming up on our final slide. The Q&A. If any of you have questions, this is your time to be asking them, I suppose. Everything feels so yellow now. Yeah, it's different from the blue we had just now, isn't it? I feel like I explained a lot about myself and about what I'm planning to do on stream and what I'm up to. Am I actually an Eldritch Shiban? Yes! And you will see that in the future if I, future models. We might be leading a little bit more into the Eldritch. How are you so cute? How are you so cute, chat? All of you, let's go back to the chat slides. I just need to wonder, hold on, because like if we're looking at you guys. Wait, go back. How are you so cute? That's my question. Are we bringing back the Throw Sea-Bun? Only if they stop exploding my laptop. Can we eat the sea bunny? No, it is poisonous. What was the game you were ashamed of sharing? I'm not telling you. Can we give headbats to the ears? I will allow it. How much wood would a woodchuck cup and woodchuck wood? Is it a European or African woodchuck? 264 screenshots. Oh my god, Ruby with the paparazzi. What's the most effective bone removal technique? I use my Eldritch powers to slip in there and actually remove the bone without any incision. I know it sounds very scary, but that is just one of my very many abilities. Would you marry me? I am unfortunately married to the sea. Can I come back from the grave? Depends. Do you want to be undead? Am I actually poisoned? Yes. What's the plan for the Christmas season? Or the KFC? And maybe watch a movie. You guys are saying Parasite Eve is a Christmas game, so I might actually play that. I do have a serious question. Go ahead. South American woodchuck. Well, a woodchuck, 7 wood. Exactly 7. Always ask its feature dudes, what color is your pants? Black. What thing do I fear the most? That's a good question. I mean, I used to fear gremlins when I was younger. But I think I've gotten over that. I guess to some degree, the dark still scares me a little bit. How has my life changed since I started streaming? So much! Wait, Echo, did I miss your question? Am I scrolling back? What happened? When I started streaming, I was not in a very good space for many reasons I won't go into on stream, but ever since I started streaming, I've been much happier, much better, and just like much more mentally sound than I was before streaming. And it makes me happy because I love streaming and I really enjoy doing it. Can I have your copy of the Bone Turner still? I need it for reasons. I need that to remove the bones, I'm afraid, Sandwich. You cannot take it. The doodles are adorable. Thank you. They're like the little chat doodles. Are seagulls the cutest bird? Yes. I'm married to the sea instead of Echo. Oh, I'm also married to Echo and Pia and Vivi and a couple of other VTubers I said I was married to. I'm still married to them too. I'm married to all of them. I have, you know, an endless amount of tentacles and they can all wear wings. What does my model look like when shrunk? I can shrink my model. Hold on. There we go. Espeon or Umbreon? Espeon. When you started streaming, did you self-promote? When I started streaming, I streamed to about 0 to 1 person, like 0 to 3 people at the same time. I made a Twitter and I have always been very bad at posting on Twitter. I didn't really start posting that I went live. How did people find me? You should probably ask them. I'm not sure because I think they might have just sorted like low to high in like the art category for my first stream. Yeah, exactly. Splitting the Beanie Babies? No! Any plans for a downtown to get hair dry that won't burst into flames? I mean, maybe, but here's the thing. You guys might notice I don't do like donatons or subatons a lot, and that's just because I feel very self-conscious asking for money from anybody, and I would feel very self-conscious doing a donaton. So I don't know. But one day I will have new hardware, and we'll see when it happens. Yeah, I'm room scale now. I'm like the proper size in this room. What's my favorite Doom weapon, enemy, and level? Double barrel shotgun. Enemy, Kako Demon. Level, good question. I feel like I need to do like a second playthrough to like actually, you know, determine my favorite level. I actually really did like the level where you have like the big battle between the spider and the demon that like you get to watch them and like bet on them and see them fight. Yeah, raids are basically what makes everybody grow. Exactly. I mean, I did like talk to people on Twitter, but I have always been very shy. So most of my early interactions with literally anybody was just kind of like leaving fan art on their doorstep, like a stray cat, and hoping they would like it. I'm really bad at talking to people. Am I friends with that? Yes. It's beyond commendable. Thank you. Probably Phoebe. It's possible. Phoebe has rated me a few times. Yeah, obviously the sunset level from the world. No, that is my least favorite level. What's next on my watch list? I was thinking of doing Turner Gundam yet, but a lot of people were also recommending the Builders one. So I might do that one instead. But we'll see. Have I played any Quake yet? Not yet, and I do plan to. I think I've mentioned it a few times. Maybe after I finish Doom 64, we'll add Quake to the schedule. Since you are an Eldritch Lord, have you ever seen John Doom in the multiverse? And are you secretly pen pals? Not yet, but I'm thinking of reaching out to him. What should I like write in my opening letter? Oh yeah, Meet for Me. Yeah, I'm sure that like a lot of you found Meet for Meet as well. How are you keeping with the Geneva Convention allowed to be streaming? I mean, the nice thing is that the Geneva Convention doesn't actually you know, ban the removal of bones, which is great for me. Came to me in my dreams and I've never left. I'm glad I could have come to some of you in a dream. Name a game you wish had more attention than it costs. Contact for the DS. If you haven't played Contact before, I recommend it, and don't look anything up about it. I do think that these days there are more games that do what it does, but I thought for the time I really enjoyed it. I will probably play it on stream eventually. I think it's an experience best done blind. There are a lot of games that I think could use a little bit more attention, but like Contact is definitely high up there. Build Fighters Fans versus makes sense the more Gundams you watch. In that case, maybe I'll watch a couple of the other ones first, though. It feels like a lot of people want me to watch Build Fighters. So I'll get to that sooner or later. Got here to Echo. I'm glad you did as well. Dear John Doom, Whip and Tear, I love your work and you. I am not a demon and I love bunnies. Your fan, Joe, the Sea Bunny Queen. That's a good letter. I will send it his way. Oh, Koiwai, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Contact for DS. Yes. I recommend it. Start to build fighters, you want every Gunpla they have available as a slippery slope. Well, here's the thing. I already do, so you know, I am already down the slippery slope of expensive plastic, and it may already be too late for me. So it can't get me any worse than it already does. So such a Shantae one, yeah, maybe one day we'll get back to like Shantae again, because unfortunately the entire Shantae series, that's like VODs that were before I started saving my VODs. Yeah, I have fallen down the rabbit hole really hard. It is too late for me. Do not attempt to save me, I cannot be saved. Have I streamed the NES Adventure Island games? No, I haven't. Would you recommend them? I could look into them. Like, I missed out on a lot of NES and SNES games when I was younger, because we didn't have it in our family. Have I planned on starting to play Warhammer? You know, like, Warhammer is the one specific piece of expensive plastic I've managed to, you know, avoid so far. In my many expensive plastic collections. I think I managed to like sidestep just barely, because I had a friend when I was younger whose older brother had Warhammer, and I remember talking to my mom and was like, oh, this is cool, and my mom was like, no. I was like, you know what, that is fair. Otherwise I may have, you know, fallen down that rabbit hole a long time ago. How did me and Echo meet? Actually, I think the first thing is like I followed Echo, I drew her a little fan art, and then Echo came into my DMs and was like, if you ever want a model, then I think you would look really cute in the model art of my mama, and also maybe we should be friends. and then basically we became friends. For a long time we weren't as close yet. I did a lot of commission work for Echo. I drew a lot of chibis. Echo is really sweet. Yeah, basically she messaged me saying she thought out like my Void was really cute. Do I stream Alone in the Dark? I would have to check how scary Alone in the Dark is, because as much as I have played some horror games, I have a limit to how scary the horror games are that I can play. my limit is roughly a pixel art RPG and or point and click adventure. So I'd have to look into that. Time to start posting Warhammer builds. I do not have the money for more expensive plastic. Would recommend 2, 3, and 4 in particular. 4 was impressive in early Metrovania. Ooh, okay, I might look into that then. For Alone in the Dark, right? Well, thing, it's Comcom now. The scariest thing is the bad controls. Okay, then I might be able to handle it. Morning for America. Congrats on debut. Thank you, Hamster. Thank you. Good morning. Yeah. I can stream Alone in the Dark. The tracking won't work. Wait, what? Oh, and Ursa Gold, thank you for gifting a sub to Moshi. Thank you. So yeah, that is basically I'll look into it. I generally just have the I take suggestions, but as you guys have seen, my spreadsheet is pretty big, which means that like I do have a very sincere intent to get down to every game, but it might take a while. But this month, like several of the games I played were suggestions, including Gargoyle's Quest and a bunch more. Actually, a lot of the horror games I wanted playing this month were all suggestions from you guys. Is the V in my letter a letter or a Roman numeral? Well, actually, we have the slide for that. It is redacted. It is redacted, actually, is what it is. And that is just what it is. No worries. I'm sure like a lot of you came in later, so I don't mind going back a little now what we're in the word name, but all right, Joruna Voruna. It's for V redacted. You know, I don't think we're ready for the last name yet. You know, we need to prepare for that mentally. You know, one day when we unleash my true eldritch form. I mean, this might actually be a good time because I think a bunch of you haven't perhaps seen the concept art for Mermaid Joru. And some of you already saw it on the slide earlier, but there is the regular mermaid form, which looks a little bit like this. But there is also, just as excitingly, the true form, which is not shown quite as often, but that one looks a little bit more like this. Let's put them side by side. um, so one day perhaps we'll see the more monstrous forms. SCP Joe, exactly. Would you want to get a model for Mermaid Joe? I may or may not already be working on that. But that will still be a while. And model for Mermaid Joey is actually in the work. So you may just get to see that down the line. But yeah, so some of you doubt that I'm actually not very big, but I can be big if I'm in my full eldritch form. I can tower above all of your buildings. Can I be dragged into your eldritch being? I could use a little snack, sure. That's at least 100 chibi Joes tall. Exactly. That's much bigger, is what I'm saying. So yeah, this down the line, you may be seeing more of this. We donate all our bones. Excellent. My plan is working. Can I be taller than Godzilla? Yes. And fun fact, as I established, I live near Tokyo, in Tokyo Bay, which is actually where Godzilla lives as well, under the ocean in Tokyo Bay. So he's kind of my neighbor in a way. Imagine getting a box. I don't think this form needs a box. I think it would crush it. I'm in fact bigger than a bread box, than several bread boxes even. I'm good friends with Godzilla. We have a good neighborly relationship. Like maybe if you look, oh, that's me. If you look very closely, one day you might just see him walk past, the background. He lives pretty close. He lives pretty close. Who needs a Christmas tree when you have me? Wait, don't use me as a Christmas tree. I am not for hanging decorations. I am. I'm telling you. Like to pick up Godzilla's packages. Exactly. Sometimes, they get shipped to the one address. As I see by myself, I don't fear this. And when or two isn't into Yankee woman, exactly. Just means you have good taste, when it comes down to it. Yeah, I'm very tall, actually. Who shall sacrifice to be the glowing star? You can't climb on me like a massive shadow of the Colossus monster Christmas tree. Don't use yourself as Christmas tree decorations. That's not how it works. I am not a shadow of the Colossus boss battle. I am immortal, so don't even try it. You guys saw my stats. I may have low HP, but I've got high defense, so. And my MP is really high, so I will use magic in self-defense. You're a lot prettier than a tree, thank you. The white tree and more the decorations. That is a popular tree these days, right? Isn't it? So decorate your form like parasitic particles. What that is how it's done in the ocean. What a lovely balance it is. Am I immune to true damage? We don't talk about true damage. And besides, none of you are doing 3 damage, are you? I certainly hope not. That's not the kind of stuff we do around this palace. For a kaiju, you're rather fast. Yeah, I'm really fast. It's because I'm underwater. I get to slither away and sneak up right behind you. If I quit, I do 2.5. Not to you. Why? I'm watching you guys. If you are bringing true damage into my castle, you are being banished to the dungeon. She's the Bioness and we're the hormones. To fight the Mechonis. Prefer poison damage? I do a lot of poison damage. That's also, I'm a hard battle. You guys ever, fight a boss that does massive poison damage? You guys are not making it to the end. Don't even try it. I can also do weapon choking damage, yes. You can't use fireball in the water. That's impossible. No one mistakes you for a Kraken? I'm sure I've been mistaken to a Kraken, Through the ages, and as we all know, I'm unfathomably old. Many sailor ships have passed over and thought I might have been a Kraken because they don't know what they're looking at. They don't know what they're seeing. General of your army. You don't have to clear so here if you have true damage or not. Exactly. Don't want to go into the dungeon. It's hot in there. It's true. It's true. You know, Snow wants to put acid, but that's full of lava now. Have a Subnautica boss. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm happy to be a boss battle in Subnautica. Subnautica, you guys know you're not supposed to be fighting the Leviathans, right? You're supposed to be, you know, running away real quick. So slow poison from Bloodborne. It's not slow, it's fast. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Don't wear poison knowing. Don't you guys, I'm watching you. I'm watching you put together, you know, your boss fight strategy, and I'm just saying, I see what you're doing, and I will call the guards. Don't you be writing a game fact in my chat about how to defeat me. Don't you be writing the game facts about the best strategy to battle me. While I put Judy in my class, I feel that speaks for itself. It's not even a class, you know, it's more of a personality trait. Yeah, it would be like the creature in the temple. Exactly, exactly. I'm banning strats. I'm banning strats. All of you coming at me, you're doing this stratless. You know, yeah, exactly. Scribbler and Gun are in the room with us right now. Pro tip, to defeat me, shoot me till you die. Well, I will shoot back, and I will shoot faster. So that's a really bad strat, actually. You know, you want to do better than that. Yeah, just join me. Guys, don't you want to be on the dark side? Isn't it more fun to be, like, a little bit evil? You know, in games, they always give you the option, and the games don't let you pick it, but I will let you pick it. Isn't that just so much more fun? To be fair, I started bringing stats into this. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the dungeon boss and you're a random chatter. Easy way to build a trap using Ditto Plush? How dare you! Party of 200 to defeat one boss. Where can I sign up for the job? You don't even know if the loot I drop is any good. I think you should be raiding other ones, you know, that are worth more. That are not me. We so have to. What are you whispering over there? What are you whispering over there, Sully? I didn't hear that. I didn't catch that. Just remind me of the time I filled 4 Mario Party games in a row. I mean, that will do emotional damage, but it won't defeat me. That will do emotional damage, but it won't kill me. Sometimes you do the wait for fun, no need for the loot. Dang it! Look guys. You could join my team, and then we'll turn on all the guys who are doing the raids, and you get to steal their loot. Huh? How does that sound, huh? Aren't you saying? Wait, fell apart because the tanks fell asleep while the raid leader was explaining the mechanics. I'm just saying, I'm watching you all, and for any of the loyal soldiers who do not want to betray me and fight me in a massive boss battle, you will be richly rewarded with many treats. I'm just saying. Joe, wait 100% blind clear world first. Like I said, I can only do emotional towers. I'm on like swim. It's in the bones. Yeah, with those bones, you're not gonna be doing any swimming today, unfortunately. I do like treats. I will give all of you so many treats if you are good. You know? I'm just saying. Yeah, you're getting snacks. So treats, Dino Nuggies, they could be. Do you guys want Dino Nuggies? I will give them. I will do it. Watch me. Once again, loyal. Hell yeah, I've made it. Try and true damage me now. Put a self-destruct button in the castle? Snow, that's not what I'm asking for my architects. Divine treats. Well, I can get you some Dino Nuggies. We've got some melon gummies. And, well, we can get you some M&Ms. Some Snickers. Got some Bounty Bars. All bones for Dino Nuggies. Hell yeah, the Dino Nuggies win the race. Let's go. Hey, you know, with the Dino Nuggies, I am glad I managed to get so many on my side. Why did you join up with the Dark Queen? Unlimited boss, exactly. Unlimited boss. Get it out with the eye tracking. It's a lot smoother than it was before, right? There's like once in a while, well, it's mostly because I'm watching, like looking too far away. But most of the time, it's really smooth, and I really like it. it's I love this new model. What about headpats? I will give out headpats to all of you. If you want to be petted by me, then line up and I will go like yosh yosh. Iko iko. I will hand out the headpats. I will do it. Are we getting paid? You should get a union. You guys are getting all the nuggies you want. I have so many nuggies. Can we have a poll to see some? Okay. I'll allow it. Can a mod make a poll over who's joining the braid battle and who is fighting on my side? Yeah, all of you are headpats. I've told this before to the chat. I'm actually really strong, so I will also bridal carry all of you at the same time if I must. I'll carry you all around if you'd like. To see emote really puts the point on these vids, right? It's very expressive and I love it because I am actually really emotive. Like the one thing you're not seeing is that I'm actually using my hands a lot. And that's the one thing you're missing right now. But just imagine that's going on at the same time. Can I have some Cajun sauce? Yeah, go for it. I'll have a great rest of the stream. Thank you for coming. Thank you. For the queen, everybody. For the queen. Join me. Yeah, you will get so many nuggies and so many headpacks. I will help you through this and we're gonna have a big party at the end of it. Yes. Everybody's on my side. Yes. Oh, this raid party. You don't stand a chance. You're outnumbered. You need to get like a bigger raid party if you want to defeat me. Gotta get you some hand trackers. That's a little bit tricky on Live 2D, unfortunately. I know it's possible, but it's hard. Know me in a poll, I'll always force for whatever will tie it. Ah, contrarian. I see. Happy debut? Thank you. Wait time, come on. No! You traitors! For the queen! For me! Join me! Reject reality! Join my army and I will lead you to a boneless, glorious future. With more nuggies and more headpats. Behind two walls in a different area case on the fire? That's so far away. Just mobs for more EX. You cannot... don't call the brave soldiers who are joining me in battle mobs. That's so mean. I would never call my brave soldiers mobs. That's not me saying it, that's Scout Titties. You are all brave and noble and high level. You know that is I know you are all very strong because you picked my side, which means you are a winner. And you know who is gonna win this battle. I decided to Eve the tease, maybe join the raid. Damn it, betrayal. I am proud to be a Jonah mom. Gotta call the clown school bunnies to join the raid. Yeah, we also have all the clown school bunnies on our side, which makes us very powerful. DPS check you so hard. Well, you gotta go to my defenses first. And I'm just saying, my defenses are really high. I have no bones. Whatever you throw at me will bounce right off. At least most stuff. At least most stuff will bounce right off. Need my neck pierced by all them T-words. You want me to bite? I mean, only if I get to have your bones first. Everybody say, let's fucking go Joe away. Yes, let's get this going. Hold on, that's Leroy Jenkins. Against you. Wait. For the queen, yes! Yes! You guys are on my side! You guys are on my side. I win. You you guys don't have enough to defeat me yet. You is looking for group. Yeah, I'm looking for group for people to join me on my side. Looking for group for the evil team. You know, one day you might be able to defeat my my big raid battle, but it's not today yet. You are 100 years too early to be fighting me. Yakunemai. I never betrayed you, of course. I know. Come back next time. You know, you gave it your best shots. For the big raid. You know? speaking of weights down. Oh, we need another boxing stream. I think we could have another boxing stream at some point. Maybe when the Miko one comes out, we'll do another one. Scummy First Lieutenant Kosetsu. Yeah, exactly. Come to the rebel side. We have pizza. Exactly. We have many pizza. The quattros with the multiple toppings. Boxing stream to beat up the haters. Maybe I should see about doing a versus stream about like me boss battle versus chat. Can I get it there? There's a consolation prize. Okay. There. Yosh. You did your best. Better luck next time. Can we get stuffed crush? Yes, for everybody who was on my side, I did promise you a party afterwards. We're having a pizza party with stuffed crust. One of my followers are playing Clock Tower. Yeah, sure thing. Who is playing Clock Tower right now? Do you have a name? Let me check Twitch as well to see if there's any stuff going on. But yeah, let me know. How can I play someone I have stuff in common with? I'm better than anyone. It's a monthly thing we do. Mac will see how I mean, it might as well do a mock battle once in a while. Because like, you know, you need to keep security up. You can also just type the name instead of the entire link. That will make it easy enough for me to copy paste as well. What about us who rebelled against you? I thought you didn't rebel against me, Sally. What are you talking about? We're on my side, right? That's what I thought. Oh yeah, we can wait into Cali. Let's go watch some Clock Tower together. Before we do though, I do want to thank everybody for coming today. This would be the part where I would pull up my schedule for next week. But official Sea Bunny ambassador business, I don't know if I'm needed for a business trip on the weekend next week. I may or may not have to do work in Osaka. So I can't make my schedule yet because I don't know if the weekends will be free. But you know, if it does come down to it, then of course my ambassadorial duties will have to come first, unfortunately. But that's hopefully you know, the High Sea Bunny advisor will tell me about whether or not I am needed in Osaka by tomorrow, and then I'll be able to make up a schedule for the next of the week. Yeah, exactly. Stream from work instead of work from home. Exactly. I mean, if I'm going to Osaka, you bet that outside of work, I'm gonna go visit stuff. I don't think I'll have enough time to go to USJ, but I think I'll have time to go to the aquarium. Maybe. I want to go to the aquarium. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Thank you. Let me get the raid started. Well, I thank you all so much for coming. I really hope you all like the new model. I know that oh my god, Neelix, thank you for gifting 12 months to Kamiya as well. Thank you so much. Like I well, the army fought for me, Sully, so they get all the party as well. Thank you all so much for coming. I know that, you know, it will be a bit of a change from the chibi model. A lot of you have only seen the chibi model, but I hope that you guys will also like this new one. I think it's very expressive and I think it's very cute, and I hope you guys will like it too. Thank you all so much for coming today and for joining me and for cheering me on and for, you know, looking at my slides with me and dealing with me as I get very excited about all my favorite stuff. And I really hope to see you guys again next week and or the weeks after, and whenever you want to check me out, maybe. Thank you for being the best, Slug. Thank you. And to all the people who are lurking, thank you for lurking. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you for watching. And I'm gonna initiate this raid real quick. There we go. We're gonna go to Kali, who's playing some Clock Tower. Oh, it's Clock Tower too. I haven't played that one. I might actually go and play that one at some point as well, because we've played like 2 of the Clock Towers so far. We might as well do the 3rd one, which is technically the 2nd one, but it's actually the 3rd one. Well, maybe. I kind of want to. You know, Halloween week isn't over yet. We still have next week. Kind of, more or less. So I'm happy crying. I'm gonna start happy crying soon, so we should probably wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. And if you're going to bed, have sweet bunny dreams. And if you're not going to bed, then I hope you have a good day. Gambatte. I believe in you. Whatever you're working on, You got this. And, give yourself a little treat. And give me all of your bones. And I'll see you all next time. Bye 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 bye.